put in my chat. We have like a super, super long night tonight because tomorrow is 4th of July, which I'm a huge fan of the 4th of July. But I need to kind of wrap up. I'm going to try my best to get my packing done so that we could celebrate 4th of July. And I just want to take a moment to say, yeah, man, I just want to take a moment to say, bro, like, I haven't had, like, Mediterranean food in a while. You know, partly because I went vegan. Yeah, I haven't ate Mediterranean in a while because I've been ordering just like fast food, like pizza, fast food, or like American. And I just want to take a moment to say, bro, Mediterranean food is the best fucking food in the world if you guys want to know what we have going on. It's like, dude, literally, you know, we really need to stop the bullshit in society of, oh, I like Italian, American. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Mediterranean food is hands down, like, objectively the fucking best, bro. It's like, dude, there's no other fucking cuisine or country that fucking does it than the Persians, dude. Like, seriously. Like, like, Italian food's pretty. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the Italians, man, but does not come close to Mediterranean, bro. I fucking love Mediterranean food, dude. It's like, I can't believe I haven't ate Mediterranean in so long. Just so you guys know, I've always loved Mediterranean food. Oh my god. No, dude, Mediterranean food is not awesome. It is the best, bro. It is, like, so slept on. Why the fuck don't we have, like, a Mediterranean fast food? We have every other cuisine of fast food. We have burger, American fast food. We have Taco Bell, Mexican fast food. We have pizza, Italian fast. Like, bro, where the fuck is the Mediterranean version of that shit? Like, why is it that the best food cuisine, we don't have, like, a fast food version of that? Like, it's fucking crazy. Well, I guess kava, but bro, that shit's not Mediterranean food, bro. No, kava doesn't count, bro. Like, that, I don't know what the fuck that is, but that is not Mediterranean food. Kava's like, bro, like, kava is mid at best. But, yeah, no, seriously. Like, how the fuck do they even make some of this stuff? Kava's mid. Like, if you've ever had, like, Mediterranean food from, like, a Mediterranean restaurant, like an authentic one, bro, kava comes nowhere near that stuff. Kava starts to look a little bit like a joke. But yeah, fuck you, bro, it's like, I literally came on live and I'm talking about Mediterranean food and you worthless men are making disgusting comments inside my chat. Now I fucking lost my appetite. Some fucking worthless, disgusting male in my chat said, have you ever taken a lot of... Yeah, now I'm not hungry anymore, so fuck you, worthless piece of shit. This is what women mean by you ruin everything. You are all failed abortions. You ruin fucking everything. You men are disgusting. You guys do nothing but fuck up the world. You fuck everything up. I can't even fucking eat without you disgusting, worthless males. Bro, like, I'm not joking, bro. And bro, and it's like, I just ordered this, bro. Like, I barely fucking touched my food, bro. So fuck all of you stupid retards. Like, I literally barely fucking ate it, but no, rapists ruin everything. Like, I'm not joking, bro. It's like, you males are filthy, disgusting whores, and you males need to be shamed. Girls, we need to start, like, an Instagram page, because it's like, bro, why do these males feel so comfortable being disgusting whores? Why do they feel comfortable talking like this? We need to make an Instagram page where, like, we expose men. Like, for example, let's say that we see a male making a disgusting rapist comment on the internet. We're gonna find his info and post him, like, oh, look at this nasty whore. Or, like, let's say that you're in public and you see a male, like, out naked, like, with a shirt off. You fucking take a photo. Oh, who is this nasty whore? Why is he showing his fucking tits? This is what we need to start doing. Like, we honestly really do need to start shaming these moids. Bro, this is genius. Oh my god, like, is that not genius? Because, like, dude, you males need to be shamed. You guys have no shame. You guys fucking go around acting like rapist whores. Rapist whores. And it's so disgusting and it's so annoying. Nobody likes you guys, and this is why women hate men, by the way. Don't ever ask me. It fucking makes me so mad whenever I have moids in my chat. Like, why do you hate men? It's like, I tell you all the time, bitch. I tell you all the time. Fucking, maybe if you fucking took out that fecal matter, the feces out of your ear, you fucking know. It's because you guys make disgusting comments like, while I'm fucking eating, and I'm just talking about fucking how awesome Mediterranean food is, which, by the way, like, we need to set that Mick Mediterranean up ASAP. They need a fast food. You have fast food for every, like, cuisine except for Mediterranean. Kava doesn't fucking count. So, we need more Mediterranean fast food joints. Besides that, like, I have, like, a males making disgusting rapist comments, like, have you ever taken a load while I'm eating, talking about Mediterranean food? This is why nobody likes you, and now I lost my fucking appetite. I lost my fucking appetite eating my fucking favorite food. Fuck all of you retards. Like, you literally ruin everything. You males fuck up the world. Nobody likes you guys. And this is literally why. You know, I'm gonna start doing the same shit to you guys. The next time I see a male eating, I am gonna make sure that I, like, fucking, you know, pull up, nasty videos, or, like, start talking about, like, gay corn or something, or, like, I don't know, like, start, like, I don't know, what is something that grosses you guys out? Because you guys are filthy, disgusting beast. What even grosses you males out? Actually, now that I think about it, it's like, I don't think that there's anything I could do to gross you disgusting cava beast out. Guys, comment, is there anything that grosses you out? Like, anything at all. Comment if you are a male and there's something that grosses you out. I would love to fucking know. Please tell me, man. I swear I won't tell anyone. My lips are sealed. I appreciate that, Whoop. Yeah, no, man. Like, it sucks, man. I literally just got my order. Fucking favorite food, and it sucks, man. It's like, I can't even eat on stream, bro. Without, like, some nasty rapist, like, grossing me out. Boogers? Okay, boogers gross you guys out. No, bro, I lost my fucking appetite, bro. It's like you nasty orangutans made me lose my appetite. Like, fuck you guys, bro. But anyways, like, bro, like, I'm actually, like, for real pissed. It was nice and warm. And also, like, the people at the Mediterranean restaurant hooked me the fuck up. Like, they fucking filled that shit up to the top. So, yeah, I was really happy. And, like, I was, like, I haven't ate all day. And, yeah, you fucking stupid orangutans, you ruined the world. Anyways, you guys, yeah, if you guys don't know, if you guys haven't been watching the last few days, I know I haven't been active.
Anyways, you guys.
I know I haven't been active. It's because I'm going through a lot right now. I am in the process of moving. I bought a house. Where the fuck is my eye drops? So I bought a house. I'm in the process of moving. My house is being worked on. I'm not only having to go back and forth from here to the house because there's work being done, but also packing. So, yeah, no, it kind of sucks because it's like, it's 4th of July, and also, like, if you guys didn't know, we were doing, like, painting for Men's Mental Health Awareness, or Moyd's Mental Health Awareness Month. We didn't even get to finish those because, like, yeah. We didn't even get to finish those. I mean, I haven't packed my paint, what's it called? Easel, is that what you call it, yet? But, like, the place is a mess because I've been packing. So it's, like, barricaded right now. So, yeah, I have been so busy. Oh, yeah, just so you guys know, all of my social medias, including the spicy content site, is located in the link me, which is put in my chat, or you can just go into Google and type olive oil run link me. I do not sell nudes on OF. I sell them on Fansly. Olive oil run on Fansly. But anyways, you guys, so yeah, it's just so much work, and dude, like, low-key, like you guys, like, I don't know what it is, or I don't know if you guys can relate to this or not, or probably like almost none of you guys could relate to this because you guys live in your mom's basement, but bro, it's like, I don't know why, but it's like, I feel like buying a house is like depressing. Like I'm happy about it, obviously, like I'm happy about it, but it's like, yeah, like I can't really put my finger on it. It's like a part of me is like, why am I like, what is this, you know? So let me know if you guys relate. I don't know if maybe perhaps it's because, you know, maybe you subconsciously know that it's such a shift, right? Because it is a big decision. It is a pretty, you know, it's like, yeah, you could sell your house, but I mean, it's not necessarily that easy, right? So it is a big commitment. What else? I don't know if that's what it is. I'm not sure. Maybe it's because you're leaving something you're familiar with. You're like, you know, if you're used to living in an apartment and you're leaving something you're familiar with, maybe that's what it is. You're breaking up with the apartments. That's why you're sad. I mean, perhaps, but no, it is kind of sad. Or like, I feel like a little bit depressing. I'm happy about it, but like yeah, if you guys ever get a job and get out of your mommy's basement, like, you might feel a little depressed even though you're happy about the house. Yeah, who all relates? Yeah, like, it's not necessarily permanent. I mean, obviously, if you wanted to sell your house, I mean, it would have to sit on the market, da da da. You need to wait for a seller, but I mean, nothing's necessarily permanent, so I can't put my finger on it. But yeah, it's not like you retards will ever leave your mom's basement. But just letting you guys know, you know, there's no need to be jealous of people who have houses or own houses, like, at all. It is, you feel a little bit depressed. I don't know, man. Like, I'm not a psychologist. Where is my vape? Yeah, man, you fucking stupid, retarded pieces of shit, man. Like, you guys don't fucking listen, bro. Bro, this is why no one likes you guys. This is another example of why women hate men. I just got done fucking explaining that I bought a house. I'm, like, moving, and I'm getting the fucking carpentry work on the house. And then I have somebody saying, "Oh, you still moving?" A male. It's like, this is my point, bro. This is why nobody likes you guys. This is another example. I'm pointing this out because I don't want a single one of you guys to ask me no stupid questions. It's just so annoying. But yeah, it's a very nice house. I'm super excited, but, I mean, but yeah, there's, back to my point. There's no need for you guys to be jealous of people, or the next time you guys feel bitter or rageful that you're in your mommy's basement, and there's people that are fractions of your age like me, buying, by the way, just turned 24 very recently, buying, uh, bro, this, like, I'd say, like, bro, this is not even a starter house, like, yeah, no, this is not even a starter, like, what do you call something in the millions? Like, final house? Because I know that you call, like, starter house, like, I think, like, a starter house is, like, one bed, I think, or something like this. Um, yeah, I don't know the name for the final house or, like, that price range, but, buying a final house, we're just gonna call it final house. So, at fractions of your age, you know, because it is a little bit depressing. So, like I said, happy about the whole thing, but it's just can't quite put your finger on it. I think that, you know, maybe the reason why it's depressing is like for the same reason, like if you move away from your friends, right? You're having to move locations, like you might be happy and you might be wanting to move and excited to move, but somewhere in you, you feel a little bit of sad because in the back of your mind, it's like, I'm losing that familiarity. I'm going to miss my friends, or I'm going to miss, you know, my area, or I'm going to miss the fact that I had a Starbucks 2 minutes away, and I'm going to miss the fact, or maybe I'm going to miss the fact that Starbucks was 10 minutes away, and I'm moving to somewhere that has Starbucks 2 minutes away. It's just, you just miss that, you know, what's it called? Um, yeah, it's like you're breaking up with something you're familiar with. So, and I think that that is always, you know, um, unless you're breaking up with a horrible situation, like obviously a lot of you worthless broke ass males, I'm sure that if you guys ever make it out your mom's basement, you guys are gonna be very happy to leave the basement, because you guys says basement's probably not a very nice sitch, but I think you guys get what I'm saying. Like, you know, it's like if you had a good life, or if you liked the area you lived, or if you had like good friends, or like, you know, when you're breaking up with something good, you know, I think that's what causes the depression. Even though you might be going to something that's equally just as good or even better, it's just, you're just kind of gonna miss that familiarity, right? So, yeah. Oh, let's see. Bro, it's like I can't see shit, man. Where the hell is my... So yeah, but basically we're gonna be up pretty late tonight because I do need to. I really, bro, it's like I really want to get the packing out of the way. I don't know why it takes so long, but it does. Um, I really, really want to get that out the way so I could focus on other stuff. But yeah, I am very excited. I mean, I'm not like depressed, but like a part of me feels like this process is depressing. You know, it's like I'm gonna miss you know, I don't know if it's because it's a big commitment, and I do think that commitments are depressing. Honestly, like it's like when you get sentenced to jail, or when you're put in a jail cell, obviously you're not going to be happy going into a jail cell. So I think for the same reason that nobody's ever excited to go to a jail cell, I think for the most part, like, or most normal people that are not mentally ill, like you men are, um, get depressed at commitments. So it could be that, and also like, yeah, like I'm happy having a house, but I'm gonna miss the convenience of like renting, dude. It was so nice. It's like you just throw a dart wherever you want and just get that place, you know? Which I could still do, which you could still do if you have a house, you know? So, but I don't know, you guys. Oh no, I'm buying this shit in cash. Oh no, it has nothing. Oh no, let me clear this shit up. Uh, th- and like I said, I am not saying I'm depressed. Sad's more appropriate. Yeah, no, this has nothing to do with money. Just so you guys know, like, um, what was I gonna say? Yeah, this has nothing to do with money. Like, there's no debt being taken. Man, I sell nudes on fans. Like, the fuck do you guys expect? But yeah, I'm happy about it. It's exciting, but there will be a part of you that's a little bit sad. And also, like, yeah, I feel like it's like a very, like, transitional, if that makes sense, like, point in your life. You know, it's like, yeah, for sure. For sure. Man, I can't read shit, just so you guys know. I need to get my. I need to find my, like, eye drops, because, like, yeah, my lenses get, like, really fogged up and I can't see anything. I'm trying to read, but I can only read when I'm like this. Oh no, I don't have buyer's remorse. Like, I'm really happy about it. Just so you guys know, I have no buyer's remorse. Like, I love the place. Like, I'm happy about it. It's just that, like I said, I can't really put my finger on it. It feels like, how to explain it, bro. I feel like I'm leaving something. Yeah, this is the feeling. It's like, when you buy a house, like, the sadness you feel, it's more like, have you ever been sad because you had to leave something, right? Leave something, right? What was I gonna say? Yeah, like, I just feel like, you're always sad when you have to leave something. And man, and you retards need to shut the fuck up, bro. It's like, you fucking broke pieces of shit, man. Honestly, bro, it's like, fuck you poor people, bro. You poor people have no empathy. You poor people are horrible people. Like, some fucking piece of shit said, oh, you're talking too much explanation. It's like, bro, like, literally, fuck all of you brokes, bro. And who the fuck ever said that broke people are nice? It's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. It's like, you guys are fucking rude as fuck. You guys are soulless and fucking dollarless, too. And this is why you guys are in your mom's basement. Right after I did my second term. Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second to get my eye drops so I could read. But yeah, let me know if you guys relate to that. Hold on. Oh. Hold on, I'm opening a new box of eye drops because I can't find my current one. Give me a minute, you guys. Let me put my eye drops in so I could finally be able to see and read you guys' comments. But yeah, if you guys want, I could show you guys some photos a little bit. There's been a lot of work done on it since these photos, and by the time I move into it, it'll look different because there's work being done on it. So, like, carpentry work. What carpentry work is they build they build cabinets into the walls. They do the ceilings. They do what's it called? You know, they do the flooring. So just so you guys know, like, carpentry work doesn't mean carpets. Which, by the way, like, I thought when I first started this, I thought carpentry work meant carpets too. Because get it, carpet, but no, carpentry work is like, if you guys ever need any, like, what's it called? Renovations done to your house, which you will never have, but I guess if you wanted to renovate your mommy's basement, if you wanted to, you know, instead of having fucking dirt floors, you wanted to do, I don't know, epoxy or whatever that shit's called, I think you'd call a carpenter for that. Or that's carpentry. Or if you wanted to build your couch into the wall or some shit like that, this is a carpentry. But anyways, let's see. But so I want to know from you guys. So now I could see, now I could read. Um, uh, if you ever bought a house, comment if you relate to how I'm feeling. You feel kind of like a little bit like you're happy about the whole thing. It has nothing to do with anything, but like you just feel like you're leaving something. You feel a little bit, just a little bit sad. You know, it's very interesting. It's like you can't quite put your finger on it because you're happy about the whole thing, but yeah. So, I'm not really like bothered about like the money aspect thing of it, just so you guys know. I mean, this is like, what do I say? This is not even 20% of my, what's it called? Yeah, this whole house purchase isn't even like fucking 20% of my, uh, money bag. So, you know, and actually, matter of fact, it's actually, believe it or not, I mean, obviously you have to buy the house, but actually, believe it or not, you guys, it's, the same to slightly less than living in an apartment, actually. Because I don't know if you guys know where like, I'm not sure if you guys, like, know where I live. You can't really see the view. But, yeah, so it's not, like, finance related. Facts, Dylan. You know, I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. Like, I guess I'm just wanting to know if there are other people that have related to me, right? If you've felt this, you know, despite being happy about it, like sadness, as if you're leaving something. And again, nothing to do with finances, non-finance related, just some sadness. So, I don't plan on like, what's the word? I don't plan on ever selling shit. I mean, like, if I buy like a different house, or if I want to move, like to a different area, I'll just fucking rent an apartment there. It's simple. You know, if I want to buy like a different house, perhaps I'll lease this one. I'll either lease it or turn it into a fucking data set. Yeah, no, honestly, you guys, like, if I ever wanted to move, bro, do you retards really think I'd sell my house? Fuck you guys. I'll turn that bitch to a data center. Hashtag never sell, bitch. Or, I mean, I guess houses kind of, in a way, like, expire. But I think you guys get my point. Like, I'm not selling until we're right at that expiration date. Until then, it will be, or, you know what? Honestly, if anything, like, I'd probably, like, sell the materials and, like, keep the land and, like, build a data center. But yeah, fuck you, Goober, you're a worthless sack of shit. Somebody's saying, you have bare walls. Anyways, you guys, so if you guys want to see some photos of the place I bought, so I'm not going to show you guys a lot. And just so you guys know, it's going to look very different when I take you guys into it. But I'll show you guys a little bit. So this is the dining area. Oh, shit. Hold on. Yeah, so this is the dining area. This is a 4-bed. I'm not going to show you guys every single room. And this is the... Yeah, so dining area, and if you guys want to see what the bathrooms look like. So I'm getting the floor all marble. I don't know if you guys could see the marble, but right now it's like there's being work done on it. Eventually it's gonna all be marble. So it is a 4-story, and we're doing, what's it called? Carrera. But yeah, no, you guys, I would never sell my house ever. Before I sell that shit, I'll turn it to a data center. Like, why would I sell something that I fucking bought? It just doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. You know, it's like, I bought this, like, for myself. This is, like, one of the rooms. There are a total of 4. This is one of the bathrooms. All of the bathrooms are the same. So the flooring's already done on them. By the time it's done, because remember there's work being done on it, all the floors will be the same Carrera material, but it's going to be a large slab, obviously. Oh, and there's 2 balconies. So there's a balcony in the dining area, and then there's a balcony in the master bedroom. So yeah, no, like, it's really nice. Like, I really, really like it. It is so nice. It is so nice. So, like, no, like, I'm happy about it, but, like, no, I don't know. I just feel a little, I can't put my finger on it. You know, maybe you're right, Chucker. Yeah, but maybe it's, like, all the process and all this, but, yeah. Hi. Because, you know what? This is a lot of, you know, perhaps you're right. Yeah. Maybe it could be that. You know what I thought it would be is, like, oh, it's a big commitment. Because, I don't like any kind of commitments. I don't think anybody likes commitments, so. Hello. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I'm so glad that there's other people that go through this. So during the process, you were excited. I mean, during the process, I mean, honestly, I was kind of stressed out during the process because, bro, it's like a lot of work. It's like, oh, I need to schedule. What the fuck is an inspection and all of this? So, but yeah, no, maybe you're right. But yeah, you guys, I would never do those things. Like I said, I would never sell my house. I'm not even thinking like this. And like I said, I'm keeping my house forever. My house will either be occupied or fucking turned into a data center. That's it. So, matter of fact, I don't care if the house expires. Fine, I'll sell the parts and we'll build a data center on that land. Like, period. Like, I just don't believe in, like, it just doesn't make any sense to me to sell something that I bought. You know, this is like, bro, like, this is like, imagine, like, buying, like, how do I say this? Like, imagine buying plates, like a plate set that you bought to use, and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna sell these plates. It's like, why the fuck would you sell that shit, bro? Like, you paid for that. And when you pay for things, you're paying a premium price, right? Because you're paying for... Hello. So, you paid that premium price because you didn't make it, right? So, like, you guys kind of feel what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of stupid. But yeah, you guys, and like I said, I mean, I have, just so you guys know, I mean, I've never cared about having a house. Like, the only reason I'm buying a house is because of my fucking son. My son Paisley made me realize I think I need more space because he keeps hitting my daughters. So, I could, you know, if I wanted to buy a house, or like, if I wanted a house as soon as possible, bro, like, I could have bought this, like, fucking, like, dude, low key, bro. I could have had a house, like, way long ago if I wanted to. I could have had, like, a starter house at 18 and I could have had the same level house, like last year, 2 years ago. So just so you guys know, just to make that clear, like I just like on a whim decided to get a house. So yeah, all right, yeah, man, you guys are so fucking cringe and annoying, bro. No, I would never let my cats outside. No, my cats will be indoor. I am gonna do a cat room though. And my son will be kept in a basement. Like I'm not fucking with you guys on that one. You know, if my son keeps being good, or if my son's good, then I'll take him out the base. But no, bro, he's gonna like. I actually bought this for him. Really, this house, I got it because of my son. Because you guys, it was literally my son that like made me do this. But yeah, appreciate it, man. To everybody saying congrats on your financial situation. Thanks, bro. And you know what? You could do it too. Just fucking sign up to Fansly and sell nudes like me. One, be born a hot girl. Two, have superior elite genes. And then three, you just sign up to Fansly and start selling nudes. And do YouTube. But low key, bro, it's like mostly the selling nudes though. Any other questions? Hello. Turn the house into a day. Yeah, no, like low key, I don't know why these fucking retarded homeowners are so retarded. Oh, I'm trying to sell my house. It's like, you stupid motherfucker. You know, you could turn that shit to a data center and you could probably make like literally fucking like, bro, like at least 3x, bro. At least 3, bro, and especially if you guys have those old shitty houses that are all square footage and shitty materials, bro, just bulldoze that down and build a data center, bro. Am I yeah, no, guys, I love the house. It is genuinely a really nice house. I mean, this is not, like I already explained, this is not a starter home. This is a finisher home. It's really nice. And also in my neighborhood, all of the houses in the neighborhood are like $1 million houses. They're all $1 million houses. So just so you guys know, this is not one of those, oh, there's one house that's like fucking like 1.5 and then there's a trailer. Like no, 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 no. It's like all the houses in the area are $1 million plus houses. So that's something that I like too, because I don't want to be surrounded by, like retards with nothing to lose. How is a data center big? Man. So data centers are what the fucking pretty much all of the like tech companies, AI, you because okay, you guys look at a data center like an apartment complex basically. So you know how there's a bunch of people, there's people. So if you built an apartment complex, you'd make a lot of money, right? So let's say that you bought a big plot of land. If you would obviously generate more money building if the plot of land you bought is big enough, it's more lucrative to build an apartment than to build one big mega mansion, right? Because you have a lot of people that need space and aka a place to live. A data center is basically the exact same thing. So this AI tech and all this information, where do you think it goes? Like, it doesn't just fucking float around or like fucking live in the air. It's like, yeah, no, it's like it's what's it called? It's stored in a cloud, right? So basically, the data center is like an apartment, but for the tech company tech stuff. Does that make sense to you guys? Imagine like a library, like, yeah, but it's more like an apartment, honestly. So yeah, data centers will rent, right? The what's it called? Will pay you monthly for what they are, not data centers, but people in tech, right? For whatever they need. So just like how like I don't know, just like how like car dealers, right, will sell you and or lease you car. It's like, man, it's pretty simple. Man, trust me, you guys, data centers aren't going nowhere. Data centers are not going anywhere. But obviously, if you turn your house into a data center, do you guys realize that turning your house into a data center, it's like, I know we've seen a lot on the news that, oh, data centers are causing it to be like taking away nighttime and all the it's like, bro, yeah, that's like $100 million data center. Like the data centers that are causing the great disturbances and bothering people, bro, these are like literally in the hundreds of millions. Just so you guys know. So if you turned your house into a data center, it would be a small data center. Just so you guys know. It would be a small data center. But no, the data centers aren't going anywhere. Oh, it is that simple, bro. It is that simple. Mark my words. You guys will see these data centers will not be going anywhere. Actually, I kind of worry a little bit about how this is going to impact us, our day to day lives, all these data centers. Because, guys, look at how much data centers appeared almost like overnight. It's like, imagine what this is going to look like in like a year from now, 5 years from now. It's like there's going to be data centers everywhere. Also, there are less people participating in the economy, right? Right now, there are a lot of people are not able to afford homes. So they're going to use the data centers. They're going to banks are going to continue to artificially inflate the housing prices or housing market, and they're going to buy up homes. They're going to buy up neighborhoods, and that neighborhood's going to turn into a data center. So soon, it's going to get to a point where it's like, when you're driving, like you see like a McDonald's pretty much like, like every couple minutes, right? You're going to see a day. It's going to get like this. Because what's pretty much happening is like people are kind of like, it's like before the economy got bad, like imagine people being spread everywhere, right? And people are being kind of moved into the corner, right? Because you have more people living in their parents, you have more worthless men living in mom's basements, you have more people like doing roommates, you have more people taking less space up, right? It's like, imagine you have a bunch of crap on your floor, but then you push all of your crap to under your bed. That's basically what the economy is doing and how the economy is moving people. And yeah, the reason why, like, yeah, the government doesn't give a fuck, no one cares, is because it's like, okay, well, your loss is my win. I'm just gonna take advantage of the fact that you can't afford to be here. That makes it easier for me to buy this space, and I'm gonna make a data center. Does that make sense to you guys? So, yeah, this is how I know, like, with the housing market, at least, um, I'm pretty confident, no, we are not going to see houses continue. This is pretty much as low as it gets. So we are literally, this is the equivalent of buying Bitcoin when it was like on its back, right before it shot up to 100K plus. Right now with the housing market, because this is as low as it's going to get. Mark my words, because the further AI moves, and which AI is only going to get bigger and, like, what's the word? Move further, right? day by day. The further AI moves, the further AI comes along, the higher the demand for land, aka data centers, land and infrastructure goes. Do you guys understand? So, if you guys are wanting to buy a house, you better buy now. Otherwise, I don't think you guys will ever be able to buy a house. And that was also like another factor in my decision. It's like the fact that I like considered buying a house because I needed more space. And like just so you guys know, I got my degree in economics at University of Texas at Austin. No, I didn't get my degree from a diploma mill. So like like I like know a thing or two about the economy. So I'm qualified to give a professional opinion on this. So yeah, and I also know that the prices are only going to be increasing, and this is not just house, right? This is not just like on houses. This is also on rentals, apartments, like literally places to live, space slash and or land. The price is only going to go up. You are only going to see more increases in rents. You're only going to see more increases in the cost of each plot of land is going to get more expensive, house is going to get more expensive, renting is going to get more expensive. And the problem is with well, I guess the issue hold on. Oh my god. Anyways, you guys. So, yeah. As a professional, if you ever want to live in a house, you better buy now. I think you guys have like about, honestly, bro, I think you guys have like about 6 to 18 months of this all-time low or this prime time to buy a house, because it is a buyer's market right now, before you start to see prices climb and continue. And then, oh, what the fuck? What are things doubling? Like, it's gonna be something like this. Mark my words, in 10 years from now, that, if you live in an apartment building, or if the apartment buildings you live in or see are gonna be all just, high rises of data centers. Mark my words. You'll see. It's going to be all data centers. It's crazy how fast AI is advancing. It is like, and you guys, and when I was in college, I remember, I think this was my like sophomore year, like I was arguing with somebody, because I thought AI was like a scam. Like I thought this was fucking like nonsense, like just some Silicon Valley scam to get old rich retards to like give money, because that happens all the time, just so you guys know. And this has happened many times, like a lot of Silicon Valley scams, or there's been, like Theranos or whatever, Elizabeth Holmes, she's not unique. It's like Elizabeth Holmes happens all the time. The reason why we all know about Elizabeth Holmes is because she's a girl. And it's just not really usual that we see girls doing this kind of stuff, like scamming and lying like a man. But it does happen all the time. So I thought AI was like the same thing. I was wrong, bro. It's very real. And I think the reason why AI is very real, and yes, it will be taking over the world, I feel like it's more so to do with us humans, we're not that special. Our brains aren't that powerful. It's like we aren't that intellectually powerful. It's a very low barrier, right? It's like, yeah, we could totally be completely replaced by a machine. Yes, once the robotics get there, you create an AI brain, you won't be able to tell the fucking difference between a real human being you're interacting with or like a fake human being. Just because we're just not really that unique, honestly. Have you guys ever spoken to an AI like chat thing? Like you guys kind of get what I'm saying? Like, what's the difference between your conversation with the AI chatbot or a conversation you'd have with another person? Zero. Because we're not that unique. Our brains are basically like AI. Yeah, bro, like, I think this whole gold thing is like, I don't know, bro. I don't really believe in, guys, frankly, like, I don't really, like, I don't really sip the Kool-Aid on the gold thing. I don't really think gold is, it's all just fucking nonsense. Like, yeah, like, we do use gold, but there are just so many different kinds of metals, so many different types of materials, like, it's like you have some people thinking that, oh, gold will always go up, gold will always be the best investment because, like, like, I just don't think that gold has much future long term. And you guys remember the diamonds? At one point, it used to be diamonds, diamonds, and then boom, lab diamonds. Now, nobody gives a fuck about diamonds anymore. Diamonds completely fell off, right? Because of lab diamond. I mean, it's like, okay, so you don't really need a diamond. Nobody's really interested in getting a real diamond when you could get a lab diamond. And also, anybody with half a brain back then should have known that diamonds is not a good investment because there's too many different stones. There's too many different gemstones. There's rubic zirconia. There is moissanite. What do they call this? I think you guys get my point. So, yeah, like, imagine, like, back then before they made lab-grown diamonds, or back when diamond was a huge craze, right? Buying, like, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of diamonds, right? That would have been stupid. I think the same thing about gold. Again, you guys, there are so many different types of metals, so many different types of materials, and like I said, it's only a matter of time till, they're gonna figure out how to, like, make gold. Because, again, like, it's an element. Like diamond, gold is an element. It could be made. Shit, they probably, dude, like, low-key, how do you guys know that they're not already doing this? Like, how do you guys know that the government or, the gold giants don't secretly know how to fucking cook gold in the kitchen and aren't just fucking, pumping out homemade lab made gold? Because, that very well could be going on, and they could legally do this because, again, gold is an element, right? And it's like, yeah, like, it wouldn't be fraud to, like, withhold the recipe of creating gold. I bet you guys that that's what's happening because, bro, I see all these people buying gold. I see all this gold shit, and it's like, bro, there ain't no way, bro. There ain't no. It's like they've got to be mass producing gold at this point. You guys get what I'm saying? And this is all just like a. You guys get what I'm saying? I bet you guys. I'd actually bet money on this. So, you never invest in that garbage. Well, not long term, at least. It's okay if you like gold's like okay for short term. Like if you feel like gold's gonna go up, and if you want to spend like 20K on gold, and I don't know, maybe like, you know, it like doubles, sell it. But it's not a long term hold. You never know when the secret formula will get leaked. Gold is not finite. This is propaganda. That's bullshit. Again, gold isn't. Man, you fucking retards, bro. You know what? Keep buying gold. Keep buying gold and never sell. Never sell. But everybody buy gold. Gold is such a good investment. Yeah, it's not like it's a fucking element that could be fucking produced and fucking grown in a lab. Keep buying. You remember when they used to say that diamonds were finite? Like, fuck you retards, bro. Like, seriously, man. Like, it's like, bro, man, it's like, you know what? I'm gonna stop talking about like, man, maybe I should just keep things to, like, keep things to a retard level topic because, man, it's like you guys are really so stupid, bro. But anyways, no, it's not a good investment or not a good long term. So, any other questions you guys have for me? And you guys seriously need to shut the fuck up. A lot of you guys dropped out of grade 1. You guys are very stupid. You guys are fucking half grads. You didn't even graduate high school. I got my degree in economics. So, you think you know more than me? You didn't even finish fucking high school. Like, fuck you retards. So, right, like I said, no, but gold is overvalued. It is extremely, like, the whole basis of, like, oh, gold's a good investment. It's like literally, it's on the base, it's overvalued. It's overvalued, and I guarantee you, the gold giants are mass producing this. I guarantee you, just like how they grow diamonds in the lab, they're growing gold in the lab. They're just gatekeeping the secret formula. That's it. That's it, you guys. Because trust me, you guys. Do you really think that if any scientist or if the gold giants, if they knew how to like do lab grown gold, do you think they'd tell you? Fuck no. They just fucking keep doing paid ads, aka news, paying for news coverage, aka paying for promo online, aka paying to spread the gossip. We all need to buy gold and paying for social signals, right? While cooking more gold and getting you retards to buy it up at a premium. Of course. Welcome to business. Anyways, you guys, it is an element. Yes, it can be grown and or created. Remember, it's an element. Do you retards not know what an element is? And don't forget that they used to believe the same thing about diamonds. You know, diamonds were marketed. This is marketing, by the way. This is finite. They're a finite material. Yeah, finite from the earth. It's like, bro, you could call anything finite, bro. It's like literally, if I have like a basket of apples, let's say I have fucking 10 apples in a basket, I could say, oh, these are finite apples. They're finite in the basket. But when you go to the grocery store or the farmer's market, not so finite. Or when you get some apple seeds and fucking, a garden, not so finite when you could grow them or you, like you guys get what I'm saying. So when it comes to diamonds being finite, yes, from the earth. But that does not mean that they can't artificially produce them, which they do. You could say, like, polar bears, for example. I think we have, like, 10, 20,000 polar bears. You could say that they're finite. But if I wanted to fucking artificially, like, breed polar bears, not so finite. So, yeah, that, like you guys kind of get what I'm saying, bro, with this. You know, it's like, oh, this animal is going extinct. Sure. But it doesn't mean that you can't start breeding them. Just like we breed diamonds, and it's a known open thing that there's lab-grown diamond, you can breed gold. Why? Because it is an element. Do you know what an element means? Anyone could buy a house with bank's money. That is not true that anybody could buy a house. That is absolutely not true. Because one, not only do you need to put your down payment, I'm pretty sure, I mean, I'm not sure what the minimum down payment is, but is the minimum down payment 20%? So you not only need 20%, but then you also need to, what's it called? Fuck, what do they call this shit? Yeah, no, not anybody could buy a house. If you go to a bank and say, hey, I want to buy this $1 million house, doop, doop, they're going to be like, okay, well, let's see how much you make a month. Okay, well, what is your down payment going to be? And, oh, you only have $1? Okay, so you want a down payment of, of 990,009.99 dollars. Okay, so you want to loan this amount. Okay, I'll just call it 900K. So okay, so you want to loan 900K. Okay, well, this is your interest rate, and this is how much you're gonna owe every month. No, we don't do, no, we do not do, 3,000 year mortgages. We only do 35-year mortgages. So do the math. And they're gonna look at your income and your, what's it called? Um, like, I don't remember what they call this shit, but it's like your, what do they call it? Oh yeah, and then they're gonna look at your debts too. So if you have debt because you didn't pay off your McDonald's and that fucking $50 you spent on McDonald's has been collecting debt, they're gonna look at that too. So that is not true. Like I don't know how much you have to make to be in $1 million house. Like, let me see, what is the minimum you could make to buy a house like mine? Let's see. What is the minimum someone has to make to buy a $1 million house? All right. So, okay, so if you do a 20% down payment on $1 million house, and so that would be an $800,000 loan, you would have to make about like $250,000 up a year. You'd have to make $250,000 up a year. So no, yes, anyone can buy a house. It's like, man, you fucking, and keep in mind, you guys, they're also going to look at the debt you have. So let's say you have, it's something about how like your monthly, or like it can't exceed like 50. I don't remember, but oh my god, bro, you retards. Again, you guys, the gold giants could be mass producing gold and just keeping it a secret. Because if they did know how to do this, and one, we know that it is possible to create gold because it's an element. Number two, we know that if Big Gold had the recipe to lab grow or artificially create gold, why the fuck would they tell you guys? They're in the business of making money, bro. What the fuck? You think it's a charity? It is not a fucking charity. That's all I'm saying. And let's take it at face value. Let's say, hypothetically, they're not making more gold. They don't know how to do it yet. Well, one day they will. One day they will, though. So, which is why gold, again, is not a good long-term investment. No material or no resource that comes from this planet that's overvalued, that is overvalued, by the way, like a diamond was or gold, is ever a good investment. I think, honestly, probably the better investments are going to be, like, the items that are not overvalued, right? Things like, what's something that's not overvalued? Like, fucking, like bro, like, straight up steel, fucking nickel. Like, a material that's not overvalued is going to be the better investment, long-term investment. Like, bro, literally, it's just not a good investment. So, and again, you guys, it is none of you guys' business how I bought mine. It is none of you guys' business how, or what is your finance, like, bro, worry about moving out of your mom's basement. Are you buying cash or financing? Bitch, don't fucking worry about it, bitch. Like, why don't you worry about getting out of your mommy's basement? So it is none of you guys' concern how I got my house. Or like, how I'm financially structuring it, bitch. Like I said, mind your motherfucking business. He's physically... Again, gold is overvalued, period. I wouldn't buy it as a long-term investment. I don't know what more, like, bro, at this point, we're kind of going in circles. Let me know if you guys have any other questions. That is my official ruling. You know, and at the end of the day, you guys, I am the one fucking that just bought a very lovely, nice house, and you guys are sitting in a basement. And I know you guys, you're all misogynistic. You don't respect women. You guys are fucking jealous of women, and you guys have no respect for women. But believe it or not, I think we all deep down know who the smarter sex is. And bitch, at the end of the day, I know you guys think, oh, well, you sell nudes on Fansly, which, yes, I do. Olive oil run on Fansly, bitch. But like I said, this fucking, the girl that sells nudes on Fansly, not only did I actually fucking graduate high school, didn't drop out of grade 1 like you did, but I got my degree in economics, and no, not from a diploma mill like you got yours. For some of you guys, I know some of you guys got your fucking, ASU online degree in communications and shit, and you think you're fucking hot shit, and you think you're so smart. But yeah, no, I didn't get my shit from a diploma mill. I got mine from the University of Texas at Austin. And I know some of you guys think you're hot shit because you might have gotten your little basket weaving degree, and you took your origami classes, and you got an A in basket weaving and puppet making. But again, bro, like literally, like you guys fucking pissing me off, bro. It's like just because you passed all of your classes in crayon eating, got a fucking business or communications degree, bitch, that is not a real degree. I got mine in economics, but no, seriously, it is really funny when like people try to act like their communications or business is like, like some kind of it's like, bro, that is not a real degree, bro. Like, congratulations, you showed up to all of your puppet making classes. Congratulations, you ate all your crayons. Like, pretty much to get a degree in communications or business, which it is the same. Business and communications, it is the exact same. To if you want to get your degree in business or communications, you just need to make sure you finish your crayons. You just need to make sure you eat your crayons, and you'll pass as long as you don't color too much outside of the lines in the coloring book. So yeah, if you color outside the lines in the coloring book, I mean, you could color a little bit outside the lines, but as long as you try not to color completely out of the lines in your coloring book, bitch, you'll probably graduate with honors in your business or communications. So, bro, it's true. Bro, it's true, honestly. And color, I see you're a basket weaving major. I see that we found the coloring book major in my chat. Some fucking retard in my chat said report for being disrespectful. It's like, bitch, it is not my fault that you decided to be a retard and fucking piss God knows how much money away on a basket weaving degree. Like, bro, it's like, why do you guys even bother to fucking like enroll? Like, low-key, it's like the fact that we have useless majors like communications. What the fuck is communications, bro? Shouldn't you have learned that in kindergarten, how to communicate? Bro, you should have learned your ABCs in grade 1. Or, like, business, whatever that means. So, basically, high school curriculum. It's like, bro, it's like, why enroll, bro? It's like, at that point. It's like the fact that those majors exist goes to show that low key, bro. It's like, I don't think college is a scam. I actually don't. I think that if you're doing a real major, college is the purpose of college is to learn. Okay, they educate you. They provide you an education. If you're doing like, I don't know, like say you're doing a Spanish major, or you do economics, yeah, or you're doing finance, finance too. Finance is probably a really good major that it's probably the most useful to day-to-day life. If you do engineering, or if you do biology, what's it called? History, English, math, like, real actual things to learn. But like, bro, like business and communications, it's like, like I said, you guys, or bro, even art. In my book, that's a real major. This is like a real thing that you'd want to learn about because you're interested in it, right? Not communications. We don't need majors teaching people how to talk, bro. It's like we're going backwards in society, bro. Oh yeah, yeah, even software engineering. Yeah, computer, science, liberal arts, mathematics, engineering. These are real, like I said, things and topics. Like, and I guess you could argue that, oh well, business is something too. It's like, yeah, not really though. Like, not really. And like I had like a lot of friends that were business majors, and like even they told me, I had friends that, and just so you guys know, you could look up the university I went to. It's like the business school is like the top business school. But I had like friends that were in business, and like my friends were like in the honors business program, which the honors business program, you have the same acceptance rate as Harvard to get into honors business at my school. So yeah, I have friends that were there, or in the honors Canfield business, I think they call it. And even they told me that, bro, it's like a racket. Like, we all cheat. Like, this is what my friend said. Like, yeah, no, all of the honors business, man, we're all cheating, bro. And, bro, it's so easy to cheat. You should change your major to bit. Yeah, because I was complaining about my work. I was complaining about my test to this friend. She's like, you should do business, bro. It's like no work. I'm like, wait, really? Like, I thought I was a top. She's like, no, like we all cheat, because it's like, the honors group, it's such a small group and we just cheat. I'm like, well, what if it's proctored? Well, we just send someone to go first and have them try to secretly record the material. And like, it's crazy. It's like they put more effort into cheating, or like, trying to plot their cheating scheme than like studying. It was funny, but like, yeah, so I know that business is not a real major because I've had literal friends in the honors program that they themselves, and it's like people will literally say that they want to be in business because it's no work. They want to be in business because it's no work. So yeah, I mean, which is kind of obvious. I mean, which is okay, but like, don't pretend that business and communications or communications is a real degree. That's it. If you want to spend fucking like 100K to just get a piece of paper, I mean, I'm not gonna really comment on whether I think that's a smart investment or not. I'll keep my comments to myself on that one, but I mean, that's okay. But just don't fucking pretend like this is a serious degree. Don't expect to be taken seriously. And yeah, and don't try to fucking demand respect for a fucking like degree that's not a real degree. Don't expect to have your degree regarded as if it was like biology, English, math, or economics, or fucking engineering, because it's not. People are not going to treat you like, or treat your degree like this is a degree of somebody that is passionate or interested in learning, when it's clear that you're not. Everybody knows that communications and business people are just people that wanted to piss away money, get a piece of paper, but just do no work. Perhaps they wanted to go to college to party. This is almost all of them. Or they are lazy, or they maybe are not interested in learning. Or yeah, I don't know. Most of them just like do that. It's just party, honestly, mostly. Because yeah, business and communications, bro, they go to every party. They're going out every day, every night, even during finals. So yeah, sorority, which is okay. Anyways, you guys. What was I gonna say? Oh, she's so cute. You guys have any other questions? Yeah, like literally. And it's like, honestly, like most of the people that do business or communications, like, come from rich families. It's like they're just there to party, so they don't have to really. Like, I'd say like 80% of people in communications and business come from like extremely affluent families that like don't really care, you know. So, and the other 20% that are in communications and business are retarded. So, like, I don't think everybody that does business and communications is dumb. You know, I know, like, my friends were, they're really smart, but they were at least honest. Like, they understood that their major was a retard major, but that's why they picked it, you know? But the people that are like, business is a real degree, it's like, yeah, so those are the retards. Those are the retards that couldn't read the room. But yeah, where is my charger? And just so you guys know, just because there are communications and business majors that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, well, have you ever thought about the fact that, again, the majority of people that go to college to major in business and coloring book communications, have you ever considered that they come from affluent backgrounds? Maybe perhaps that fancy job they got, they would have got it anyways. Ever consider the fact that they're, you know, oh, like, I know somebody that works at Goldman Sachs and, like, they literally did communications. Have you ever thought of maybe, you know, their dad's an executive at Goldman Sachs, you know, or have you ever thought that, you know, or, like, what's something else, bro? My friend makes, like, fucking, like, fucking 500K consulting with a business degree. Ever consider the fact that maybe your friend's mom owns that company? Like, I mean, or grandparents, like, yeah. All of those people that are making that amount of money, or, like, getting these great opportunities with their crayon-eating degree, it's because, again, they didn't need to go to begin with, and it's because somebody in their family, or somebody who is friends with their family, or a friend of theirs, handed them that position. 99% of it is family, honestly, so. You know, when you look at the real life, or, like, people that are, you know, people taking loans for a business degree, yeah, they're making probably 60K at a job that they spent fucking 2 years trying to get. That's the reality. You know, or perhaps they can't use the degree. They're working at Walmart Deli. So, yeah, a lot of the people working these minimum wage jobs, I bet you guys aren't, you know, dropouts of college. I guarantee you your burger maker at McDonald's probably has a communications degree. So how can we see some people, you know, same degree, right? Some, you know, you could have two people with a business degree. One is putting fries in a bag or cutting up meat in the Walmart deli, and the other is, like, you know, doing consulting for a major company making 200K a year. I wonder, like, you guys wake up. It's like, it's so crazy how delusional men are. It's like, you guys are really stupid, honestly. It's like, if you guys can't, like, you know, think about this or, like, see this and realize, like, oh, rich parents or the background, then, man, I don't know what to tell you. You know, when, and I'm not saying that, like, poor people can't, make a lot of money. Yeah, they do all the time. But the poor people that make a lot of money, are extremely intelligent. Those are the real talent. So, just so you guys know, I mean, that's just how it works, and that is how it'll always work. You will never see a poor person with a fucking useless degree or who's not exceptionally intelligent making really, like, probably, like I said, making anything more than 60K a year. Poor people making the 200K, the same place that a fucking privileged person with a communications degree making that same 200K salary, right, as the person that got the basket weaving degree, but, you know, they have an affluent background. For a poor person to do this, they legit need to actually be exceptionally intelligent and have actually put in work and like spent like 1,000x the time that the basket weaver spent studying, or like effort. And and it's unfortunate, but that's just kind of the reality, because this is supply and demand, like everything, right? Everything, supply and demand, everything. And what creates these like large salaries for these poor people is, there's a demand for intelligence, right? Look at the supply and demand for, like intelligence and like, what's the word? And productivity, right? That's how, you know, that's why it is that poor people work harder for quote unquote less, right? It's a fact. Any other questions? Nom, nom. I'm here with my kitten. What do I think about the idea of everything being free and loving one another and realizing we are in abundance? It's fucking delusional. I hate to break it to you guys, but that's fucking delusional. Trust me, you don't want trust me, you don't want everything to be free. Don't get me wrong, I think that the answer is truly somewhere in the middle. The way things are right now and the way things are going right now is bad. But if everything was free and if life was like that, that would not be good. It would equally, being on any end of the, like, any extreme end of the spectrum is bad. Okay? Because seriously, imagine a world where it's like everything's free. No one has to work. Anybody could be wherever they want. Everybody could do whatever they want. It's like wealth and class offers protection. Seriously. It's like there are neighborhoods, there are areas, and there are groups of people that you would want nothing to do with. No matter who you are, even poor people. Even if you're a poor person, I promise you it gets worse, bro. I promise you it gets worse, man. So, does that make sense? Like, you know how they say that there's always going to be somebody with more than you or less than you? Well, there's always going to be somebody crazier than you, no matter how fucking deranged you are. So, yeah, these, class is actually offers protection, right? The reason why I'm able to go outside and not see like I've never seen a drive-by obviously, but I'm able to step outside, or most of you guys should be able to step outside and not see drive-bys, gang violence, and like fucking crazy stuff, and like, not having your place broken into, is because of class. Okay? The reason why you are not having to worry about things like, I don't know, like being killed by, like, being bitten by a deadly insect or things like that, because of class. So it's not just humans, like, it's also, like, there's other, like, consequences too, right? So, right? You don't have to worry about where you're gonna get your water because of class. So if everybody had access to everything, I think that would make society dangerous, and it would just lead to more unhappy people. We just need to find a good place in the middle. So no, you guys, don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't necessarily agree with this terrible. What's going on right now is not good. It's not good. The economy is very concerning. And how that's, how people are going to react to that is very concerning. But, what I think is, I think that people should have access to basic, like, human necessities, right? Like, I think people should have, I think that, we could do a better job with, with healthcare. It's actually pretty tricky to say healthcare because, again, supply and demand. I believe as it is, right? And it's hard to get an appointment, right? Literally, the last time I went to the emergency room, I was waiting for 7 hours. So we have a shortage of doctors. So if we made healthcare any cheaper or any less expensive or any more convenient, we'd have a new problem. So this is the problem with that. Perhaps maybe AI could make healthcare more accessible for us, right? So maybe that might be one of the first things AI could solve. But I think like things like food, right? I don't think that anybody should have to worry about not eating. That's fucking ridiculous, right? I think that access to food and water should be universal, right? Um, I think that access to what's it called? Food, water, and basic. I think that if somebody needs medication, I think medication should be free, right? I mean, that's ridiculous. If you need medicine, if you have diabetes, it's fucking ridiculous. It's like money shouldn't be a factor, right? If you have diabetes, you should be able to. What do we pay the government for? I think this is what our taxes should be used for. Like, does that make sense to you guys? Making sure that everybody is well and has what they need. But at the same time, I don't think that everybody should be living in the same places and have access to That's just not good. So I think things like that, for sure. I mean, it's just really awful that people have to worry about things like this. I think that, you know, perhaps, 3D printed living, or perhaps like, some kind of, basic, minimal, like, living situation's okay, but I do think that people should have the ability to, hey, if I don't want to live in these 3D printed shacks filled with the worst of the worst meth addicts, I'm gonna work hard so I could, climb a couple like steps above that so I could be in a safer place, right? I don't think everybody should just be thrown into like, the 3D printed houses, if that makes sense to you guys. It should be, yeah. And I don't think that the answer is giving more poor people money. I think that could actually lead to more crime. My college, so I went to the University of Texas at Austin, and bro, there's a lot of homeless people on the streets. They're not well in the head. Okay, money is an indicator tool for like how we're able to gauge someone's like whether they're fucking cracked out of their mind, right? Like somebody that is so broke that they're on the streets. Bro, you like, let's be honest. I mean, this will offend you guys, and you guys will not like to hear this, but being realistic, you know that if you see a homeless man on the street, you are going to correctly assume that he's unsafe. That's a fact. He either is on the streets because he's a drug addict, and that's not, drug addicts kill people, or he's on the streets because he has extreme mental illness, which is he's just not going to be safe. He's not going to be well, and is not going to be thinking rationally. Do we want to give these people access to money? Fuck no. But they should have basic access to the medications they need, food, and water, period. They should have access to some kind of living situation off of the streets. But I don't know if I think it's a good idea to give a universal basic income, if you guys get what I'm saying. I mean, what the hell is that going to look like? Like, do you guys get what I'm saying? Because a lot of people that make $0, and you don't have to be homeless to be mentally unstable and broke. You have people that are so mentally ill that their parents let them live with them, right? Because they're afraid to, because they know, like, let's say, like a son, there's some moms that are like, they hate their son, and their son's so mentally ill and so violent and deranged, but they are so scared to kick their son out because they're afraid he's going to get arrested. They're afraid that he's going to do a mass shooting. Do you understand that there are a lot of parents that, for that reason, because they know that their son is a threat to society, they will keep the son in the basement or not kick the son out? That is a lot. So it's rare that parents will, like, because that's a liability, right? So that's very common. So imagine we give them a universal basic income. Obviously, these guys are unemployed, they're mentally ill. What do you think is going to happen if we give them, like, a basic income where they could buy whatever they want? I don't think that's a good idea. Like, I really don't. I think, the government needs to be we need to be very intentional. We should help and we should want to help, but we need to be very intentional with it because it's doing a disservice to be giving mentally unstable people access to money that they could use to harm people. It's a net negative at that point and create a even more, already more unsafer than what it already is, society. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, there should be what I'm thinking is perhaps we do underground living for the homeless, because they're on the streets, we'll just put them underground living where they'll have access to running water, sink, a bathroom, and a bed to sleep in. So we could just put them underground. It won't be a very nice living situation, but it's some kind of, so when you're outside, you don't have to freeze to death if it's like snowing or if it's hot heat wave, there's a AC, something small and basic, but I don't, it's like it could be dangerous giving money. Is it morally okay? Yeah. Why would it not be morally okay? It's not like they're trapped. And I think it's a win-win, like creating, using the space we have underground. We have a lot of space underground. Using that space to house homeless and underprivileged. I think that's a really good idea. And it would be a net positive. Like how much crime is caused or how many people get hurt by homeless people. When I was in university, people got stabbed all the time by homeless dudes. I don't want to say people because it's only men. People got stabbed all the time by homeless men. There were some girls that got sexually harassed or assaulted by homeless men. And I'm sure, like, perhaps there's worse that happens. You hear about them committing arson and things like that. Oh, the moment you fucking drop a lighter around a homeless guy, oh, now he's committing arson. It's just a fucking liability. Hi. They are humans. I'm proposing a solution where they'd actually have a place to live so you could shut the fuck up and fuck yourself. They're humans! So you don't think it's a good idea that they have housing underground? Fuck you, bitch. You know what? Turn them into oil. Fuck it, man. Since you guys think that my idea is mean? Well, fuck you. Let me give my real opinion now. Turn them into oil, more useful. We could use this energy for gas. I heard we're running out of gas. So we need more renewable energy sources, and that could be a very good solution. And we're gonna need them for our data centers. We need more electricity. Hi. Hi, baby boy. Look at my son. Oh, my baby boy. Hey, stop. Dude, my son's trying to eat my food. Baby boy. My baby. Oh, he's so sweet, baby. Dude, I love him. You guys, I actually love my son. He's such a good son. You're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. You're my baby. Oh, he's so sweet. You're the sweetest. Hey, Paisley, you bitch. That's mommy's food. Nom nom. Hey! You fucking bitch! He fucking came all the way here to hit his sister. Paisley! Paisley! I'm so sorry. Never mind. Bro, this is what I mean with a son, bro. I changed my mind, bro. It's fucking mentally unstable, fucking sick. Yeah, man, like, bro, like, this is why you avoid men. Did you guys see that? I was like, oh my god, he's amazing, I love it. Fucked it all up. My poor baby girl, it's okay. This is why I always tell you guys, daughter or an abortion, bro, because, bro, She's always perfect. Look at my daughter. This is my perfect girl. She's always good. She's always amazing. And she's always sweet, too. But yeah, but yeah, just so you guys know, the reason why I yell at my son, because it scares him. This is me disciplining him. So, yeah, no one could ever call my son fatherless, because, man, my son had too much dad. If anything, dare I say, too much father, because, yeah, man, I do identify as a father, and, you know, I gotta father my son. Yeah, every time I yell, he, like, runs. But, yeah, my son's gonna have a lot of dad, alright. But anyways, you guys, let me know if you guys have any other questions. I'm gonna head to the main channel in like 5 minutes. I forgot what I was talking about before my son came. I think I was talking about how, like, you know, but yeah, just to wrap up my point. Dude, I love economics, dude. Isn't it so fun? Because everything is economics. Everything is supply and demand. Everything. Everything. Literally everything. Not just money, bro. Literally, the world is everything. 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 Name anything, and I'll explain how it's supply and demand. Even the way we think. Even beauty standards. Everything. Sure. Mm-hmm. Everything. I would classify attention more as currency than, yeah, so attention I'd say is more of a currency. Because attention is used for a purpose like currency is, right? So... Where's my little air bear? No, bro, attention is fucking currency, because, again, dude, it's like, say you have, like, a 100 views, right? The 100 views is currency. How you choose to use those views, right? Like, think like a brand. Like, let's say a brand uses that 100 views to market a product, right? That translates into money, right? Or you use that 100 views to put out a narrative, propaganda. Again, attention's currency. You could spend this currency on multiple different things. Attention. So, man, why are you guys telling me, bitch? Again, do any of you retards have a degree in economics? Like, you guys really better shut the fuck up and quit questioning me, bitch. Like, bro, low-key, it's starting to piss me the fuck off. I have all these males, unqualified, by the way, males. Oh, no, I think you're wrong. I am gonna argue with the fucking only person that's fucking qualified and educated in these subjects. Like, fuck you guys, bro. Straight up misogyny. Man, I bet that if, you know, bro, like, if my name was Oliver, and I have a fucking mustache, you guys wouldn't question shit. You'd all be like, and writing everything down and taking it like God's word. So you guys shut the fuck up, and when I speak, it's God's word. But anyways, you guys, make sure you guys are subscribed to my main channel. Oh, hold on, let me check my watch time real quick. Yeah, I like what I see here. Yeah, just so you guys know, all of my social medias, including the spicy content sites located in the link me, which is pinned in my chat. I don't sell nudes on OF. I sell nudes on Fansly. Olive oil run on Fansly. Fuck, man, I was supposed to finish packing. No, bro, this is... No, like, guys, like, I'm not fucking acting. It is pissing me off, bro. Earlier, I had a mail say, oh, well, ChatGPT said, well, I don't agree with that, or, well, they say gold's not renewable, and I keep... It's an element, oh, they can't make anymore, and then, oh, well, I don't agree with your characterization. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro! Let me see your fucking degree in economics. It's like, fuck, man. And bro, and like at the end of the day, also, like, I feel like, you know, yes, like the degree is credibility, right? But also one's lifestyle, one's like sitch is also credibility too. You guys, like, did I tell you guys that I just bought a house? Also, I'm 24. I just turned 24 recently. So, yeah, like, bro, like, why are you guys questioning me, man? Also, I signed up to OF, or not OF, I signed up to Fansly right when I was 18. Don't question my credibility. So yeah, man, trust me, guys. I know what I'm talking about. Which, by the way, if you guys want to know what I mean by I signed up to OF when I was 18, this is like buying Bitcoin when it was at pennies. Signing up to OF, or me signing up to OF 6 years ago, is literally the equivalent of buying Bitcoin when it was worth pennies. I shit you guys not. Literally. Maybe not pennies, but maybe like buying Bitcoin at like 10 bucks, right? So, seriously. But yeah, I do know what I'm talking about, because at the end of the day, let me see your house. Bro, like, literally, like, dude, I could literally do, like, a course if I wanted to, but, man, like, fuck you guys. Like, do you guys want to know the real reason why I don't want to do a course? Because I hate you guys, and I don't want to help you guys out. Yeah, no, guys, want to know the truth? Nobody that has anything to offer or any value is going to make a course. I'm telling you guys right now. Anybody you see making a course on, oh, the trading course, bro, they don't know what they're talking about, because if they truly did, they wouldn't be making a course. Because for the same reason that I won't make a course, because I hate you guys, and no, I don't want to help out a bunch of fucking stupid, worthless men. I don't want to help out a bunch, bro, God knows who's buying the course, fucking convicted sex offenders that can't get jobs, rapists, or incels on computer. Yeah, fuck that shit. No. Fuck you. Gatekeeping for life. But yeah, this is why, which is why, like, we don't see, oh, Course Bro 101 going viral has made so many people millionaires. Society's having this overflowing surplus of male millionaires that have bought this course. You're never going to see this. You haven't seen it, and you never will, because, again, remember, nobody that knows what they're talking about or is, like, smart or has anything to offer is gonna be making a course. They're gonna... So, it's just the truth. If you bought every single Course Bros course on the market, you'd be in the same position you are in right now, because they don't have anything to offer you guys. And also, like, low-key, they're literally all stupid. Can you find me a Course Bro that actually, like, has a, like, you know, like, got a degree in, like, economics, math, or, bro, even bro, like, Like, yeah, like, I'm pretty sure finance is more like, sure, finance too. Got a finance degree, economics, math, anything like this? Or got a PhD in economics or math? No. Because the people with a PhD in economics and math that actually know what they're talking about and actually, like, have valuable knowledge, they don't want to help you out. Fuck you. Fuck you, Moids. Do you guys really think that they want to see you guys succeed? No. The truth is, you guys, nobody wants to see you guys succeed. The course bros want to trick you into giving them money. The people that actually would have relevant information and would have valuable knowledge that could make you money, a lot of it, don't want to see you do well. It's like, guys, the truth is, actually, nobody wants to help you in life. No, bro, nobody wants to help you guys. I'm telling you guys. You know what? There's some good people. All right, keep buying courses then. All right. I'm sure that there's plenty of great people in life. Yeah, keep paying for your courses. Keep paying for Hustlers University and TJ Retard R is day trading course. I'm sure the millions are right around the corner. It's like, bro, you guys are really stupid. Which is why you guys will, like, keep buying courses, you keep paying, and it'll never materialize into anything. It doesn't, like, Andrew Tate, TJR, like, all of them. All those courses are a waste of money. They're selling the course because they don't really... This is the only way that they know how to make money. If you males want to stop getting scammed, you need to learn that no one wants to see you succeed in life. Once you actually fucking learn that literally no one wants to see you succeed in life, that's when you stop getting scammed. That's when you stop getting betrayed. That's when you stop, I trusted Course Pro 101 and I gave him all of my money. So, until then, keep being victims, moids. And this is with anything, bro. No one wants to see you succeed. You're going to have to learn things on your own. Which is why college is useful, because it makes it easy. The access to the information is there. There's no misinformation. There's no, like, fucking, like, what's the word? Ulterior motives, or, because, like, whenever, this is the problem with the internet, like, when you try to search for certain things, if you try to search, you have so many people, or, like, so many big entities that have their own agenda, right? So this is why there's so many, like, when I read one thing, it says this, but then I read this, it's saying this, or why is this so many narratives? This is why. It's biased. So, do you guys kind of get what I'm saying? So, this is why, like, yeah, fucking books by, like, credible authors. College makes it easy, but yeah, no, honestly, like, if you guys actually want to educate yourself, books by credible, reputable, credible authors. Not the viral social media, bro. Like, no, somebody that's actually, like, credible. But isn't it interesting how, no, college is not biased, no. Isn't it interesting how these males will spend thousands of dollars on courses but not on a book? That just goes to show that males are retarded, honestly. No big shock, like, the fucking birth defects gender is so stupid. Like, we'll be spending, like, and I'm pretty sure the industry's worth millions, the course pro market, but not on a book. And if you guys don't like to read, or if you guys are retarded and can't read, which I'm sure is most of you guys, you could just do, like, what's it called? You could have it, like, read to you on audiobook. You just do audiobook, maybe while you're, eating your McDonald's, have your little audiobook playing, or maybe while you're fucking harassing women on the internet, You have the audiobook playing, or while you're like whacking your micro PP, just have the audiobook playing, like, bro, like, it's life simple. Your choice in books? Well, no, because you could go with, like, okay, for example, if you want to learn about the economy, right? You could go with, like, authors, like established writers that are credible. Okay. If you want a trading, established, credible authors. Not that jackass Jake, the what's up TikTok, so I got a book, or what's up, I'm Myron Gaines and I sell a book now. Not those guys, you know. It's like, and also you could look up the author, you could look up their education, you could see if they're credible, you could look at their reputation, you could read the reviews, you could look at who's writing their reviews, right? Like, can establish that they're, you know, to what's the word, to determine that they're credible. I mean, this is really not hard to do, to figure out whether a writer's credible or not. Also, like, I'm pretty sure there's some, like, what's it called? Fuck, what's it called, bro? Also, I'm sure, like, Princeton, yeah, I'm pretty sure Princeton and what's that other big company? I don't know what they call it. There's like education giants that release educate, like, books, like Princeton Review. There's fucking, like, there's another one, I forget what it was, but you know, you see them more in, like, the schools, but oh, they release a shit ton of stuff. You get that too. But yeah, I think that, you know, one of the most useful things about, or like what I think is, like, really useful, I think the economy, or, like, you know, understanding the markets, I think, like, honestly, like, 50% of it is understanding supply and demand, only 50%. The other 50% is history. History. You guys have no idea. Bro, honestly, a little bit more than 50%. Like, yeah, no, honestly, if I'm being honest, 70% of it is understanding history, and about 30% of it is understanding the markets. Because it is true, history does repeat itself, and you could look at history, right? And to make better assessments. You know, like, for example, like bubbles, right? So you know how, like, right now we are in a AI bubble, right? The same thing happened with the internet. The internet at one point was a bubble. A lot of people were, like, dumping money into that. The railroads. You guys know the railroads. That was a bubble at one point. Everyone was buying, right? And, you know, some people made a lot of money, but obviously, I mean, you know, something being a bubble doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad thing, or it's like a scam, or you guys kind of get what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, do you think that what was I gonna say? So the idea is that you want to cash in before it pops, right? So if you retards paid attention in grade 1 history class, maybe you would have already known this. But you males are retarded, and you guys were picking your nose and playing on your PS5 or your fucking phone, hitting up girls on fucking Snapchat, harassing women during history class, or watching fucking goddamn Andrew Tate videos. So you guys don't know these things. Yeah, true, yes. Well, not necessarily. I mean, you are kind of right, Aaron, a little bit. Like, for example, like with, but also, like, you could get multiple perspectives. Look at who the writer is. Let me give you an example. Like, let's say that you are learning about history of Jerusalem, right? Obviously, if, you know, if you're writing written by a Palestinian, it's going to be a little bit biased, right? I mean, it's not going to be complete misinformation, but it will be biased, right? They aren't going to completely, or for the most part. I mean, it's like, but I know what you're talking about. Like, I've seen that, but it's not like it's like they're completely making things up, right? It's like, it's and you could tell when something's biased, just so you guys know, or at least I can. Like, it's pretty obvious. It's like literally, it's like, how, like, okay, for example, like, this is what I mean by this. How, like, when, like, white, like, in modern day, you have white males thinking, oh, people are racist against, or do you guys know the Austin Metcalf case, where, like, Austin Metcalf was bullying and harassing Carmelo, and when Carmelo acted in self-defense, he passed? So, this is what I mean by this. So, biased racist people will try to paint a picture so they don't completely make things up. Like, the narrative is not completely fabricated, right? But you could tell it's biased, because when they describe Metcalf and they try to paint him as a victim, they say, oh, he had all A's, things that are not really relevant to what happened. He had all A's and, like, had friends, or, like, he fucking, like, was really good at Call of Duty, like, just all of these irrelevant positive characteristics, right? But then when they're describing the interaction with Carmelo and Metcalf, what they say when they try to paint him as a victim, oh, he was just kindly trying to ask him to leave, and so he just nicely grabbed his backpack. Yeah, he did push him because he just got mad just for a brief moment, but he was really just nicely trying to get him to leave. It's like, it's pretty fucking clear that, okay, this is biased, and it sounds like, I don't see how somebody that's kindly asking someone to leave, why on earth they'd be grabbing somebody's belongings and putting their, like, how do you go from politely asking someone to leave to your hands being on them and their property, right? So it's pretty clear that, like, with the Metcalf situation, that the people that are biased, like, they're not making stuff up. They aren't, like, making things up, like, oh, like, like, Metcalf was, like, stalked and followed, or he was It's like, nothing's necessarily made up or fabricated, but this is what I mean by bias. And you see the same kind of biasm in writings. It's never complete misinformation, but it's stuff like literally what we see in modern day. And you should be able to tell when you're reading something that's biased. Unless you're a retard, of course. Just so you guys know, I'm on Carmelo's side, obviously, bro. Like, I'm not a retard. What was I gonna say? I don't think that only white males should have the right to self-defense. Fucking ridiculous. Like, Metcalf was very clearly a bully. Like, even when they try to paint him as a victim, it's like, he was just really nicely trying to ask him to leave, and the only reason he was putting his hands on Carmelo and grabbing his stuff is because he was just trying to help him. It's like, shut the fuck up. Like, it's, like, ridiculous. It's like so, like, pathetic, bro. It's like, they can't even make, like, they're, bro, it's like, even in the narrative where they're desperately trying to paint him as a nice victim guy, bro, there's like, bro, look at all these holes in the story. So, yeah. And this is not bigotry, bro. It's like, obviously, it's pretty clear that the guy was a bully. He was putting hands on this guy, harassing him. Yeah, bro, I mean, I don't know what you call something where someone's... Guys, if somebody was grabbing your things and putting their hands on you, like, how are you going to take that? Also, let's not forget that Metcalf is significantly bigger in stature than Carmelo. So, you guys, if you guys went up to a woman and you started grabbing her purse and putting your hands on her, if she had a weapon, what do you think she's going to do? She's going to take your behavior as a threat to her life, and you should expect to be defended against, okay? Or let's say that a male that's significantly smaller than you too, just like the woman, if you put your hands on them and you're grabbing their things, bro, of course they don't know you, bro. It's like, what is this? You know, it's like you're going to be viewed as a threat, and how do you expect them to react? Fight or flight mode. So I don't think that Carmelo intentionally tried to unalive him. It's not like he, like, attacked him multiple times, right? It just sounded like very clearly he felt threatened. He was being threatened, clearly. His dude touched his things, and his person was pushing him and in his face. I can't imagine, like, how afraid he must have been. Low key, and Metcalf looks scary too. Like, look at his photo, bro. Even in the memorial pic, he low key looks scary. I'm just being honest. So yeah, he was probably scared. Because again, he's smaller in stature. He knows that, oh my god, this is somebody putting their hands on me. They're bigger than me. I can't fight against this. I need to protect my life. If you put hands on somebody, if you put hands on a person that feels that they can't fight with you, or that they cannot have a fair fight with you because you're significantly bigger, they will perceive it as they're gonna view this as danger. Okay, obviously. And you would react the same way. You know, no matter how big you are, there's always someone bigger than you. And you know damn well that if someone that was exponentially bigger than you, or like bigger than you, was treating you this way, you'd be scared and you'd react the same way. This isn't rocket science. Like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's just like crazy. So, Carmelo was a very clear victim, and I feel like this kind of like, it's interesting that all of these racist white men were trying to, make a point like, oh, African Americans are violent. It's like, you guys actually, the whites did the opposite. You guys actually, you guys proved that, like, who the violent ones were, with the Carmelo case. You guys really did a good job, embarrassing the white community with all the racist posts you guys made. And the stupid, outlandish fucking, like, bullshit that you guys posted on the internet. I'm not talking about height. I'm talking about stature. So when I say that Metcalf is significantly bigger in stature, he weighs more. This has nothing to do with height. This has nothing to fucking do with height. He's bigger. Because bro, it's like, imagine a girl that's like 5'10", but she's 100 pounds, and then a girl that's like 5'7", but she's 170. This has nothing to do with height. Like, the girl that's like 5'10" and 100 pounds, like very, very petite, like a model, but the gym girl that's like 5'6", 170, like very muscular, bro, that 5'10" girl, she's gonna be afraid of that girl, because she's like, oh my god, like, I don't fight, like, what the fuck, like, is she trying to kill me? Like, you guys get what I'm saying. Stature has nothing to do with height. Metcalf is very obviously bigger in stature than Carmelo. It's nothing to do with height. I bet you guys there is at least a 20-pound difference or more. I guarantee you, it's a 20-pound difference or more. That's a significant difference in stature. They had a 40-pound difference. Well, there you go. Like, so yeah. No, weight is not as important as height. Like, again, what stature means, I mean, part of stature could be height. But again, you guys, there was a 40-pound difference between Metcalf and Carmelo. Bro, I've literally seen Carmelo's mugshot, and I could see that Carmelo's a petite, he's like a small petite male, bro. Like, it's pretty clear. This is not somebody that's, like, strong. This is not somebody that could fight or somebody that's interested in fighting. This is somebody that's petite. And petite people are not interested in fighting. You will never find somebody that's petite that's, like, looking for fights. It's just not something they do. Because they know. Because they know, bro. Petite people are not violent. They're never looking for trouble. This is a fact. Carmelo was not the aggressor. Again, oh my god, okay. How could Carmelo be the aggressor when it was Metcalf that was grabbing his property and that put hands on him? How could Carmelo be the aggressor when Carmelo... Why on earth would Carmelo, who's 40 pounds lighter than Metcalf, want to pick a fight with him? again, like, you guys are being ridiculous. The truth is, these guys are racist. Metcalf is a fucking racist bully. He's Elliot Rogers, but like a racist white Elliot Rogers. And that's it. This is a guy that felt like he, could push people around because he's a white man. And, like, I don't know if it was motivated by race, who knows? Maybe if Carmelo was a Mike, let's say Carmelo was a Mike, a petite Mike, maybe Metcalf would have bullied him too. Like, who fucking knows? Maybe the same thing would have happened. Because honestly, Metcalf looks like a bully, honestly. So could it have been racism? Could it be bullying? I don't really know, honestly. Only Metcalf knows that, but I mean, he was clearly bullying the guy. Bro. Anyways, you guys, like I said, I don't really give a fuck what the witnesses say, who are biased, because you don't know, what if they go to a racist school? What if they live in a area that's racist? They attend that school. So imagine being in the shoes, okay? Just imagine. You're in the shoes of, like, okay, let's say you're an African-American male, and you're living in a racist area, okay? And, you see that a lot of people are being racist, and you see that, that Carmelo, you see what's happening to Carmelo. Holy shit, like, he's being thrown in the dog pound just for defending himself. And you go to this school, you're surrounded by racist white males. And let's say that the majority race there is white. Like, yeah, you go to the school. Like, you're not going to want the smoke. You're not going to want to appoint yourself as the activist for, like, you aren't going to try to be the solution. You're not trying to be the hero here. You're just trying to go to school. So I totally see why they would lie, or why some African-American males would, oh, yeah, whatever, like, because they don't want the smoke, they actually attend this school. But the facts are all you need to be able to clearly see that Carmelo was a victim. I'm gonna tell you guys right the fuck now, if anybody was in my face, touched my property, and laid a hand on me, I'm gonna take that as a threat to my life. Especially if you are... Bro, yeah, no, bro, I'm sure I'm gonna take that as a threat to my life. I don't even want to say, especially if you're bigger and such. Bro, if you're acting like that, period, I don't really care who you are. Like, I'm taking that as a threat to my life, as anybody would. So that's it, honestly. I don't give a fuck what the witnesses say. Somebody put their hands on me, is in my face, and is grabbing my things. What the fuck more do I need to see to determine this is danger, and this is something I should be protected? This is definitely one of those cases where self-defense would apply. Right? So, like, this is crazy, honestly. Like, what more do you guys need to see? What, like, does somebody need to have blood come out their body to exercise self-defense? It's called self-defense. It's like, what, do only white males have the right to self-defense? This is why people are fucking getting pissed off and really tired of you white males, honestly. You guys' racism is disgusting. It is disgusting. You racists really need to get your shit together, because you're really starting to piss people off. No, Carmelo absolutely had the right to defend he had the right to defend himself. What's he gonna do? Fucking fight him back? He's 40 pounds fucking lighter than him. So again, anybody that does not see that Carmelo was clearly the victim and Metcalf was a bully, you're a fucking racist retard. Okay? Like I said, I don't think Carmelo meant for him, like, I don't think Carmelo was really thinking about his well-being. He was worried about protecting his life. Like, I don't think anybody that's in a position where they feel that they need to protect their life because they're scared, because they have an attacker making them feel that their life is at risk, is really thinking, let me calculate my next moves. It's like you're in fight or flight mode. So you guys kind of get what I'm saying here, right? Like, Carmelo is a victim, and fuck you, Bear Pig. You're a racist piece of shit. No. You're a fucking racist piece of shit. How the fuck could Carmelo be the aggressor when Metcalf laid hands on him? Metcalf grabbed his fucking items. Metcalf got in his face. Metcalf was supposed to be in fucking track class, running class. So why the fuck was he over there in the sitting area harassing a fucking dude way smaller than him? He's obviously a fucking bully. He is a fucking bully, and he was trying to push around and bully someone, and he made this Carmelo feel afraid for his life. I would react no different than Carmelo in his shoes. I'd react no different, and neither would any of you guys. If somebody that was significantly bigger in stature than you was treating you in this way, you would have anxiety. You would get a panic attack, one, because this is unexpected. Why am I having a racist, white, scary monster press me? Or why is a big racist monster or a big monster pressing me? I didn't expect this. And then two, why are my items being grabbed? Why is their hands being put on me? I can't fight this person. Oh my god, what is this person gonna do? You're going to get anxiety, you're gonna go into fight or flight, and you're going to react. Whether that person suffers wounds, whether that person passes, whether your self-protection attempt completely fails, because that happens too. Sometimes when people are attempting to protect themselves, they miss, right? You're not really thinking, you're in fight or flight mode because you're in fear of your life. Metcalf is a clear victim. And anybody that thinks otherwise is a racist retard. I'm tired of you guys' racism, bro. It's really starting to piss me the fuck off. And I was never... like, this whole, like, racism thing, like, obviously, I'm anti-racism, but I was never super, like, you guys get what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think that it was a problem. Like, I didn't know how racist you males were. I thought we were past this. I thought you guys learned after George Floyd. But no, it's like, you fucking racist whites, you never learn. And this is why people don't fucking like you guys. It's, like, disgusting. But, you know, I'm glad that, you know, and that's good. And I'm glad that, you know, not all of you guys are racist, but bro, like, we really need to fucking shame these racists. Honestly. It's like, we should have, like, an Instagram page where, like, you know, we like, shame these racists, like, oh, look at this jackass, he's a retarded like, something. It's like, you guys have no shame. You have no shame. Honestly, but you know what? Maybe it's a good thing that you guys are so open about this, so that girls and fucking people that aren't mentally ill know to fucking stay away from you. Honestly. So, you know what? I rescind my complaints. I think it's a net positive that you guys are so fucking stupidly, openly letting everyone know that you're a deranged retard and you're hateful. So we could keep avoiding you guys. We could keep having nothing to do with you guys. So no, I'm literally not being racist. I would have responded the same way had Carmelo been white, looking at the facts, knowing that he's 40 pounds less, knowing items were touched, hands were put on this person was in this person's face. I would say the same thing. It has nothing to do with the race, but this case has brought out a lot of racism in you whites. You whites are making it about race. And you're doing a really good job letting the world know who you guys are and the kind of hateful, disgusting racist you guys are. But I'm telling you guys right now, everybody that's backing Carmelo, it does not matter what the race was, would have reacted the same exact way. If anything, I think Carmelo would have more support. Like, if this was a white male and if this was two white males, sad to say, there probably wouldn't even be an arrest. Because racism is very much alive in our country, and it's sick. And you guys know that. Seriously, like, imagine if it was Mike that was white and Carmelo. You guys know that Mike wouldn't go to jail. Everybody would be on Mike's side, or Mike's 100 pounds, or Mike was minding his business on sitting down, and, you know, Mike had the right to defend himself. So, but it's because Carmelo's an African American. we're seeing, this is the only reason he's in jail, and it's disgusting, and I hope that Carmelo wins his appeal. Bro, you cannot compare the Carmelo case with O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson was obviously fucking guilty. O.J. Simpson is a fucking deranged woman abuser. Like, yeah, bro. Like, I mean, I've never been on O.J. Simpson's side. Because, bro, the facts don't lie. All right, so you had a wife and she's mysteriously dead. Like, yeah, bitch, you're guilty. Like, it's like, look at the facts. It's like the problem with you men is that you're emotional. You cannot think logically, and you cannot objectively look at the facts. You guys are so stupid and emotional, and you can't take your emotions out the equation. This is why you guys are so dumb. But yeah, you guys, like, what the fuck? How are we conflating the fucking Carmelo with OJ, who's was a very clear, like, bro, like, everybody knew he was guilty, bro. I don't really think that there was, and like, I have a hard time believing that there were people actually believing that no way that this male would murder his wife. I'm sure it was something else. I'm sure a bee stung her or something. Like, come on, bro. Bro, like, literally, I knew that OJ was bro, come on, bro, like, a dude's wife is mysteriously dead, like, come on. It's like, bro, my first assumption's always gonna be that the husband's guilty, unless there is evidence otherwise, because that's the truth. That's the truth, like, unless there's CTV footage of some other dude doing it, bro. Of course the husband's guilty, unless shown otherwise. Because who else did it then? Who else? Show me who else did it. Like, period, bro. So no, you guys are delusional, emotional retards. You are what you say I am, bitch. And you guys are racist, delusional, and stupid. This is why no one likes you guys. To all of you racist males saying, fuck you! I don't like that you aren't a fucking racist retard like me! You're delusional! Yeah, bitch. Like I said, you are what you say I am, and like I said, there's a reason why women want nothing to do with you guys. I'm gonna tell you, males, right now, women have 10 times the brain you do. Alright? And most women, the majority of women aren't racist retards like you. Okay? And that's why women don't like you guys. This is why I dare you guys, go up to a group of women and start sharing these opinions. Watch how you're treated. There's a reason. There's a reason. And it's not that these girls even know Carmelo. It's not like they're friends with him, right? Or that, this was anyone part of their life. So why do you think they react like this? Well, why do you guys think that if you went up to a group of girls saying these things, that they'd fucking be disgusted by you and would want nothing to do with you? It's because you're showing your racist, retarded colors. Women don't want anything to do with a delusional, entitled, deranged, racist retard. It's just no one wants anything to, like, no fucking, like, bro, and even some males, bro, it's like, if you go up to a high value male and you say this racist shit, he isn't gonna want anything to do with you either, because he knows you're fucking crazy. He knows you're crazy and unstable. And I don't give a fuck, oh, I'm black and I don't agree with you. Yeah, shut the fuck up, bro. It's like, yeah, and I'm purple, and I'm an alien in a skin suit. You're a fucking white racist. You're a fucking cracker. You're a fucking cracker. V is a cracker. You're a very old cracker. You're a, oh, I'm an old man. On a walking, you probably take your teeth out. You're an old hillbilly living in a fucking trailer. All right, you fucking tan red. No, I am positive that you are a 100% purebred incestual white. You're a pure incestual white. That's why you tan red and mega inside your fucking trailer. So shut the fuck up. Like, I'm tired of you guys' racism. Oh, I'm black and I don't agree. I'm a. It's like, bro, and just so you guys know, there are so many white men making alt accounts. I've seen you guys do this with women. I've seen you guys make fake accounts pretending to be women and still, well, I'm a woman and I hate feminism. I love misogyny. There's men making accounts of women saying these things, basically. And they're doing the same thing with this race thing. They're, I'm a black man. Shut the fuck up. Shut your bitch ass up, man. It's like propaganda. And like males have been doing this since millennia. They have been, the one thing that males seem to be programmed to doing is propaganda. Look at history. Anyways, you guys, homophobia. People who are homophobic are retards. People that are racist are retards. People that are misogynistic are retards. And it's just, like, annoying. It's like, you guys are ruining the world, and you are the reason we don't have flying cars. You are the reason why we have all these problems in the world. You are the reason we have wars. You are the reason for everything bad. We'd have flying cars if it weren't for you racist, homophobic, misogynistic males. And it's all mainly males. I truly, I do not believe that there is such thing as a woman who is racist, homophobic, or misogynistic. And let me explain why. Every woman that I have seen that's racist, making a racist comment, I can't help but notice this is something I've heard men echo. Every time I've seen a woman say misogynistic things, I can't help but notice these are things that have came from men's mouth. When I see a woman like, oh, I hate feminism, I can't help but notice that they've all been brainwashed by church, brainwashed by men. So therefore, like, I don't believe that there is such thing as racist and or homophobic, misogynistic women. Because I can't help but notice that they're all groomed into being racist, homophobic, or misogynistic, or brainwashed into it. Or just fucking repeating what they've had males beat into their heads. I've never truly seen, like, true hate come from a woman, because I don't believe women are capable of this. I truly don't. I've never seen it with my eyes. So, all hate comes from men. Period. All hate and violence comes from men. Just like how honey comes from bees, hate and violence comes from men. Period. And, and I think that the reason why men are so racist and hateful by nature is because men, by nature, they want to hurt. They want to harm. Men have a violent, sick nature. And because of their nature of wanting to hurt and harm, they create these these bogus, they create these bogus morals like, oh, well, I have a right to, because I have diagnosed this as being morally wrong, it is not morally wrong if I harm this thing because I've already in my own head created facts that only exist in my own head, have diagnosed this as immoral, therefore I could commit no immoral act against it, right? This is why they feel like they could harm people on the basis of race. This is why they feel that they could harm women on the basis of gender. They could harm people on the basis of sexuality. It all comes from their desire to harm and do evil. Okay, men have this nature. So this is exactly what it is. Which is why, like I said, there's no such thing as a racist, homophobic, hateful woman, period. What was I gonna say? I think that, you know what? I think the answer is we need tighter regulations on firearms. I don't think we should ban them. I think we need them. Women especially. By the way, if you're a woman, please carry. And if you're a male and you have women you actually cherish, And if you have a woman you care about, this could even be your mom. All right. So you know how the things you value and you care about, you put insurance on it. Well, if you have a woman in your life you value and actually care about, you fucking make sure she's carrying and take her to the shooting range and make sure she's always carrying. Because it only takes one. It takes one crazy. It takes one psycho. So, yeah, you need to make sure every woman in your life carries. I think that, at this point, it's a lost cause. We can't be like the UK. And also, look at the UK. If anything, it's kind of like more unfair to it's interesting, but banning guns makes specifically vulnerable people puts specifically vulnerable people at higher risk. I do not support a ban on firearms because want to know what's going to happen? People will just get them illegally. The most dangerous people, the most deranged people will just illegally get them. And if, you're just going to, like I said, the people that are not a threat are going to be disadvantaged. So, but I think we need tighter regulations. It's like things like, for example, like, you know, we need tighter regulations. It's too easy to get a firearm, right? It's like there should be background checks. We should not be given, for example, if you have a male that's been charged with abusing a woman, he should never be allowed to have a firearm or in possession of any weapon. Obviously, this is somebody that's proven to be unstable, right? Or somebody that is a sex offender. No, you should not have, because you've proven to be mentally unstable. Like that's the basis of that. And we shouldn't allow people that have proven this is severe mental instability. This is beyond anxiety, depression. This is severe mental instability, abuse of a woman, fucking serious assault charges, pedophilia, anything like that. You should not be allowed to have a firearm ever, or anything for that matter, not even a fucking sword. That's something we could do to help. You should get, I don't agree with that you should get at least a 20 on the ACT to vote. The reason why I don't agree with that is because that would be like very oppressive, right? So one, what was I gonna say? Well, you know what? It's not a bad idea because we could weed out a lot of retarded men, actually. But I think the problem with that is like, it would be there's some communities, right? Like the African American community, for example. It's like their situation with their education is not their fault and is all you whites' faults, right? If you know the history and shit like that. And it's like that would kind of be going back into that. So, but I do think that, I don't know if it would be a net negative or a net positive, honestly, now that I think about it, because I know that a lot of American white males, pretty much almost all of you guys, if we had a rule where you need to get a 20 on an ACT or like a 900 or a 1,000 on an SAT, that pretty much almost all of you white males would like not be able to vote. So maybe that's not a bad idea. You know what? I actually agree with you, bro. You know what? Now that I think about it, I think that's a great idea. Fuck yeah, bro. Yeah, you should be, because you don't need to fucking finish high school to take an ACT. If you don't want to go through college, you don't need, anyone could take an ACT. It's a standardized test. So, and I think it would be a net positive. I think that really we get pretty much all the white males voting to ruin our country out of the fucking ballot. No, they don't, Michael. Bro, I have a $20,000 collection, and bro, I had no issues getting it. Was so fucking easy, bro. Well, I mean, maybe it's because, uh, you know what? Actually, I don't know then, man. Because like now that I think about it, I mean, like, well, not that I would have any, not that I would have any problems in my background that would keep me from having a firearm. So I don't know. Maybe it varies like state by state. I don't know, but I do agree with the ACT. I never said that it was illegally. No, I said I had no problems getting mine because I don't have a criminal record, you fucking stupid retard. I don't have a criminal record. Man, it's like, this is why, you know what, you men should be banned from voting. Guys, did I not very clearly say, like, oh, I think it's too easy to get a gun? And I was like, well, I had an easy time getting mine. And I was like, well, wait a second, I don't have a criminal record like you guys do. I don't have fucking multiple counts of rape and fucking being a pedo like you do. So, I mean, yeah, so I was thinking, I was like, well, maybe the reason I think that it's easy to get a firearm is because I had an easy time, but then again, I don't have a criminal record. So I just very clearly said that I had an easy time getting mine because I don't have a criminal record, and I have mail saying, oh, you just admitted to illegally getting them. It's like, this is exactly why we have a troll in office right now, and we have the robot monster. Yeah, we literally, like, look at the administration we have. It's because you males are ruining the world. Bro, it's like, Charles, like, look at these dudes. They're genuinely retarded. We're letting those vote. This is who we're letting vote. Bro, it's like, yeah, man. So, anyways, I agree that requiring people to have a minimum ACT score is a great idea. You know what? I am certain on that. You know what? This will solve everything, honestly. This will solve... You know what? Actually, this would... Because, you know what? Like, the fact that we even... Guys, truly, like, the fact that we even have a... What's it called? The fact that we have a, Republican Party is, like, proof that, like, yeah, man, like, we're not where we need to be in society. Because, you know what, the day where, like, we get to where we need to be in society, where humans get smarter, and we have no more retards that fucking want to ruin the country, it's like, it'll be blue. It'll be one party. Or perhaps when things get better, it'll be, like, Democrat or like, what's it called? Democrat or, what's it called? What do they call it? What is the word for the one in the middle? Guys, what do they call the people that are in the middle? Like, it's not, like... No, it's something else. Moderate. Yeah, so when we get a little bit or smarter, we're gonna see blue or moderate. But really, when we get to where we need to be, it should be blue, bro. We shouldn't have a Republican Party, bro. It's like, seriously, bro. And it's like, they're all dumb, bro. It's like, I don't think that all of the, what's it called? All of the Republican Party is retarded. Like, I think that some of them are just selfish and know what they're doing. You know? But no, most of them are kind of dumb. Definitely everybody voting for them are dumb, right? But, like, I think you guys get what I'm saying. It's like, it is anti-American. Honestly, it's anti-America. Like, the entire thing, really. So... It's no wonder that all the red states have a big crisis with education. Yeah, big shocker. It's like you're firing all the woke teachers. Oh, fuck you, woke teachers. Oh, get the fuck out of our schools. And then later, we have an education crisis. Why are our tests, all our kids failing? It's like, I wonder why. Fuck colleges and all of their lying misinformation. Colleges are all propaganda, and then we have an education crisis. Our boys can't read anymore. Big mystery. Like, this is what I mean by, like, they're all retarded, bro. And it's like I said, the fact that we have a Republican Party proves we have a retardation problem in our country. Like, open your eyes, guys. Like, seriously. Ban LGBTQ! Ban! The history is a lie! These events never happened! It's liberal brainwash! And why can't anybody read or do basic math anymore here in our red state? Like, yeah, it's just crazy. Fuck, man. And this is with everything, just so you guys know. Like, you guys hear how ridiculous the education sounds? This is everything. This is literally, quite literally with everything. I feel like with education, it's just easier to identify, right? It's an easier example to understand, right? But no, this really is straight up everything, though. No, this doesn't apply to blue. Tell me how. Oh, fuck. Oh, my... Just so you guys know. I fucking love Mediterranean food. Bro, Mediterranean food is so slept on, man, in our society. Dude, they fucking know what they're doing. Dude, like, how, like, bro, like, how are Mediterranean food so good? Like, how did they learn how to do this? No, like, seriously, like, their food's so good, I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, how do they do this? Why isn't this, like, spoken about more? Dude, if I ever got married, like, I'd want a Mediterranean wife, because I want this every day. Every day. But no, seriously, like, look at, like, American food versus Mediterranean food, or... Mexican food isn't bad, like, Mexican food is good, but, like, bro, like, take any, like, cuisine and put it side by side with Mediterranean food. It's, like, Mediterranean food is, like, in, like, bro, it's, like, living in, like, fucking, like, year 3000. But yeah, bro, Mediterraneans are my new. Wait, would they be? Wait, wouldn't they be? Wait, would they be Persians or Mediterraneans? But Mediterraneans are my new favorite people because you guys make fucking crazy food. So, new favorite people. You know, I also like Italian food, but then Mediterranean food's the best. And like my cat's Persian. Oh my god. Yeah, bro, like literally. The fucking Mediterranean / Persian. Best everything. Best food. They even have the fucking best cat. This is a Persian cat. Like, yeah, like they have the best everything. Isn't that crazy, you guys? But don't get me wrong, like, I love my cats. Like, I have normal cats. But, like, bro, you guys can't lie. Like, the Persian cat is, like, hands down the cutest. But yeah, this is my little Persian baby. Look at how cute it is. Oh my god. She's so cute. Isn't she precious, guys? And then look at this one. Oh my god. Bro, like, I love them so much, bro. But yeah, you guys, you guys, like, I want to take a moment to say, you males better not fuck up the next election. I really hope you guys learn from this. You know, like I said, I mean, I don't really hate Trump, because, like, I feel like what's going on is, like, not really his fault. It's your fault. I mean, shit, bro, like, you're the one that elected him. I don't feel like Trump is really, it's not like Trump was singing a different tune. I mean, Trump was pretty transparent. One thing I'll give to Trump is Trump's very honest, you know? Yeah, I think that's one thing that I like about Trump. He is honest. So therefore, bro, it's like, it's kind of hard to, like, blame Trump or, like, fuck Trump. Like, it's kind of hard to feel like that when it's like you males are the ones that elected that. And you knew what you were getting. You knew what you were getting. So, yeah, fuck you guys. Like, I blame you guys for this. And it's like, bro, like, same thing with, like, the robot monster too, Musk. Musk and Trump are both very honest and transparent. So, man, the fact that you guys got them, bro, fuck you guys, bro. Like, you guys destroyed the country. Seriously, because it is your fault, bro. It really is. It's like, I don't blame them for running, or I don't fucking blame Trump for running. It's like, there's so many benefits for him. Like, why wouldn't he? It's like, you guys get what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like, I'm not gonna fucking be expecting a Trump to apologize for winning, but this is where it's like, you males need to take accountability. Like, you guys kind of get what I'm saying. I mean, Trump's Trump. He didn't lie to no one, so you guys literally choosingly, like, you chose to do this to this country. But yeah, no, like, I'm not a fan of Musk, bro. Oh, fuck, bro. And fucking goddamn Musk fucking banned me off his app. Like, fuck Musk, bro. He banned me off of X. So yeah, no, like, you know what? I like Meta. Meta's number one. Fucking Instagram Meta to the moon. Meta is the future. I know that Musk is the world's richest man right now, but man, trust Zuckerberg will catch up. Don't sleep on Zuckerberg, man. Pretty soon, Zuckerberg's gonna have 10x what Musk has. Because, yeah, Zuckerberg actually knows how to run a company. Wait, really? Wait, Charles, can you actually get it back for me? Because I'm actually really fucking pissed about. Do you guys want to know what I got banned for? All I did was, so some male was like, I don't remember what the post was, but I think it was a post of a man like abusing a woman or something like that. And like I made a comment saying he deserves to be stoned. Cause like he was abusing a woman. It's like what's the problem? Like, and I got banned for promoting violence. It's like what the fuck? It's like first of all, how are you gonna ban a woman for promoting like bro, like this shit's a joke. Women make up what 2% of the fucking prisons. It's like let's see some let's see women being violent. Let's see women don't promote violence and don't commit like it's just not something women do. One, so what a joke to be banning a woman, and not only a woman, but you're banning a Fansly girl, a girl that sells nudes on Fansly, bro. Bro, I'm like 100 fucking pounds, man. Like it's just fucking crazy shit. So one, clownery, and then two, like yeah, he abused a woman. He does deserve to be stoned. Like I mean, like I mean, you could say I was joking. I mean, I don't expect anyone to, like it's just like a saying. I mean, it is what he sucks for that. But I think you guys get my point. I mean, like I can't believe that I got banned for that. And I've seen males say so much worse. They mass flagged me. Well, I submitted an appeal, so I hope it comes back because it's just ridiculous. I mean, dude, I don't even want to use it anymore because it's like, oh, well, what if the same thing happens? You know, it's like there's no way that it's best flagging. It's like there has to be some oversight. Like somebody at X must have looked at my post and was like, "Doop doop, oh she's a monster." So yeah, and you guys, I will never delete my Fansly. Like that's just like stupid people shit. Like literally, like why would I do that? No, I am not gonna be poor like you men. I'm not gonna delete my Fansly. Why the fuck would I want to fucking have no money like you, bitch? Like, dude, like, getting rid of Fansly would be like the equivalent of like, imagine you have a briefcase of money and oh, I'm just gonna get rid of this. Money's bad. I'm gonna throw it into the river. It's just fucking stupid. Like seriously, and also the only women that are like deleting Fansly, it's like or deleting their OF. I guarantee you they got fat and don't want to post anymore, or their page never made money to begin with. The only woman that quit or leave OF, I'm telling you right now, they either they're not confident anymore. Which, by the way, I don't think that like being overweight makes you unattractive. Like I think that anybody could be beautiful. Bro, you see people that are thin that are not thin people attractive, not attractive, that you could be beautiful at any weight, seriously. Just so you guys know, but you guys get the point I'm making, right? You know, if a woman doesn't feel confident anymore, or if she doesn't feel like she looks hot anymore, that may be a reason that she may decide to delete her page, right? Or if a woman never made money to begin with on the site, she might feel like, all right, it's time to move on. This is never going to happen for me. I think most of the women that delete their OF or leave OF, it's scenario number two, that they feel like, all right, I've been at this for a while and it's not happening. So I'm going to stop investing time into this and there's no point in keeping the page up because it's not generating money, so I'll delete it. No woman that's like making money is like deleting that page. Literally. No one. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't care. Let me put it to you guys like this. If I won the lottery and I became a billionaire, I still wouldn't delete my shit, bro. Want to know what I'd do if I won the lottery? I'd not only not delete my Fansly, but I'd buy the company, actually. I'd actually buy the company, and I'd make myself the face of the company. Yeah. So just so you males know, if I won the lottery, I'm gonna delete it now, because I... Nah, bro. Nah, bitch. I'd buy the company, and I'd make the company logo my fucking face. Yeah. Fuck you guys. Bro, how much can I buy the company? Now that I think about it. Like, how much would they sell it for? Probably, like, a lot. Like, yeah, it's probably not even realistic. But, yeah, if I had $1 billion, I mean, I could definitely acquire. I wouldn't be a pimp. How is this being a pimp? Because, like, I mean, YouTubers earn money posting videos on YouTube, and that's not pimping. I don't think fans like, because there's no sex involved. It's like you're just selling content like a movie theater. Like, they're not pimping. Like, I don't consider that stuff a pimp. Yeah. And just so you guys know, Michael is the same retard that thought that I admitted to having a not legal self-protection after I had just said that I had no hard time legally getting my collection. You just admitted to having an illegal collection. This is the same retard. So the same retarded man is saying she doesn't have morals. It's like, yeah, bro, like literally all of these males that are anti-OF are all stupid. Seriously. And just so you guys know, I made my Fansly when I was 18 years old. And you guys, I have never in my life, in real life, I have never once came across a male that's been like, this is bad, or like treated me like any differently, or like made any assumptions, right? Like, because of my page. I've never seen that in real life. So yeah, this is definitely like a retard thing. Or like, assuming that a woman's gonna be promiscuous because she has OF, retard. Assuming that a woman is not moral, or that OnlyFans is evil, retard. It's like it totally is, bro. Cause yeah, I've never seen that shit in real life, but I've never been around retarded males too. And the same retarded man that said that is so retarded that doesn't understand words, like trying to communicate with this Michael's like trying to fucking teach a monkey how to trying to teach a monkey how to think. Michael said, "Your IP address is not hard for me to crash. I travel the world and skydive. I am a manipulative male. I travel the world and I travel the world in skydive. What do you do?" And Michael, man, the only reason you aren't banned is because, man, you are so stupid, bro. You're so stupid, bro. It's like everybody's laughing, bro. Everybody thinks you're funny because you're so stupid, bro. So I'm glad you are traveling the world in skydiving. Keep on traveling in skydiving. Yeah, it's like fucking clown, bro. Oh, Charles is another retard. Like my bro, this is probably Michael's alt account, honestly. But yeah, no. Also, Michael's racist too, of course. Of course, OnlyFans is moralist. Is also a fucking racist retard. So, but yeah, no, like, yeah, no. Hopefully, I really hope Michael does go actually quit larping about skydiving, and I hope he actually goes in skydiving for real, for real. Bro, you already know that guys like this are the kind of retard that would forget to pull the like parachute. Oh, derp, derp. They like start tugging on the like parachute and not the like string attached. Where is it, derp, derp? I don't see a button on this fabric. Like, seriously, man, I really do hope, man, I'll fucking pay for you guys to go skydiving. Oh my god, maybe this could be a smart strategy to conduct the mass late-term abortions. Just free skydiving! For men only, free skydiving! Yeah, this'll do it. All expenses paid, because you already know these fucking tards. Over 5,000 skydiving, I'm here, bitch! It's called a pilot shoot! Sure, buddy. And somebody said, selling nudes is immoral. It's not a respectful means of income. Yeah, I hate to break it to you, retards, but I work for money, not respect, bitch. That's one. And you know what? You're telling me that selling nudes isn't a meaningful. You're telling me that it's not a respectful means. Well, I think being a man is not a respectful means of existence. What about that? Being a man is immoral because it's not a respectful means of existence. You are ugly. You have hair on your face, your chest, your knuckles, your ears, your back like a fucking animal. So I have more basis for my claim than you do. What are you gonna say? The selling nudes is not respectful because you're hot. Because the girls are too hot. So it's wrong. Well, you are too ugly and you have too many similarities to a fucking orangutan. And you smell like shit. So you know what? The being a male is not a respectable means to exist. So therefore, you existing is immoral. So this is what I'm saying. So what are you guys gonna do now? So like, do you guys see? You guys kind of pick up what I'm putting down with this OnlyFans is immoral. Because what are you gonna do if a woman decides, or if a woman decides, well, I'm deciding that men are immoral. Well, I decide you're going to hell just for being ugly and like smelling like shit. And also, you have an ugly worm. I think your worm is proof that God hates you because it's ugly. So anybody could start making shit up and like dramatizing it. It's like, oh well, you don't have any hair because God hates you, so therefore you're all demonic and creatures of the devil. Anybody could do this. This is called making fucking fiction up. So you know how you retarded men love to make fiction up with girls on OnlyFans? I'm gonna start doing the same thing, honestly, bro. So, fuck you guys. God hates you, that's why you have a worm. Worm is the mark of the devil, your pee-pee. And, the fact that you guys are so chopped and have too many similarities to an orangutan is proof that you guys are devil creatures and immoral. Being a man's not a respectable way to live. So, that's all I gotta say, bitch. And also, like, by the way, I wanted to, bro, like, I'm talking too much on here, honestly, I should be on my other channel. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and go. Before we go, I just want to show you guys my sweet baby, look. Look at this sweet baby. Oh my god, I love you. I love you, baby girly. Oh, you're my baby. This is the love of my life. Hey, baby, can I see you? Oh, she's so num. Isn't she so cute? She's so little. And look at this one. Dude, I love my cats so much. My sweet girls. I do. I love them so much. I truly do love them so much. These cats are my soulmates. They're like my most valuable possession. Like I know I bought a house and shit, but like, dude, literally, no shit, I'd pick them over anything. I really would. Like, I love them a lot. I really do. I'd do anything for them except die. Yeah, pretty much anything except die for my babies. So. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna meet you guys on my olive oil run channel. But honestly, like, I feel like the reason why I, like, stream longer here is because it's, like, a smaller group, and it's kind of nice, a little bit. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I like having views and shit, but it is nicer because less trolls to ban. But we do need to go to the main channel. Let's go.